All right. LeVar, what's happening? Quick, Sugarfoot, Honey Bun, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? I've been getting hit up all day about going in depth about my morning live, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? Okay. We gon' cook though. Appreciate y'all pulling up, you know. 503. What's poppin'? What's good, bro? Again, happy born day. You know what I'm saying? I hope you enjoying it, man. Hope the Dirty 30 was good for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying out this background shit. Can y'all hear me clear? That's all I need to know. If y'all can hear me clear, you know, press 1 like champ side. You know what I'm talking about? K-Ride. Yo, what's good, bro? Is the background too loud? Because I got it playing through my app and all that shit through my YouTube premium shit. But, you know, as I look at the landscape of boxing, you know what I'm saying, we got a lot of shit on the horizon. And, you know, we get hit with bullshit, but you know what I'm saying, sometimes she get done right. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna open it up. Once I set the table, you know what I'm saying? Let everybody know how we rocking, you know what I'm saying? They play get a little full, you know what I'm saying? Then, yeah, I'm opening this joint up. Probably talk about boxing, probably about 45 minutes or so. All depends on how deep the conversation goes, or you know what questions being hit on in the chat, and then we just gonna shift over to some real life shit, real life conversation, whether it be for the men or for the women or for both. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we gonna rock it out. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the queen. You know what I'm saying? You know, Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. You know they gonna get it on here shortly. I'm looking forward to that fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad it's finally coming into fruition, and I'm excited about that fight though. No cap. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Amanda Serrano offensive arsenal and just the dog and her pressure is gonna bend or break the wheel of Katie Taylor. I don't think she, you know, has fought nobody of her caliber, and it will show. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's vital, you know, people step up their competition and continue to push forward once they get a title or get into a tough fight or anything like that. And then, you know what I'm saying, keep rising your competition level. You know what I'm saying? So you'll be well prepared, you know what I'm saying? And you'll be green light. You know what I'm saying? If you lose, but it ain't gonna make or break you. You know what I'm saying? How you lose and how you come back from that L is really what's gonna make or break you. You know what I'm saying? So I got Amanda by late round stoppage or decision, or they might pull some bullshit. Katie might quit on the stool. You know what I'm saying? Just simple as that. Where she goes from there, hey, that's $1 million question. A lot of us have to wait and see, but I'm behind the sister. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with Amanda Serrano in that fight, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking forward to it to happen, so she can go ahead and knock Katie Taylor off her high horse. Cause man, she's good, but she's not what you know what I'm saying. They try to hype her up and make her to be in the UK and shit like that. That don't mean she ain't done shit in her career, but it is levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's really levels to this shit. Oh yeah, she gonna get that dub Sugarfoot for sure. Um, I mean, whether you like or hate Jake, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put some respect on Jake Paul for the promotional outfit job that he doing, wearing his promoter hat, and he getting that woman paid, and you know what I'm saying, her bag continue to go up. So it's like you can hate that he does entertainment slash celebrity type boxing and shit, but at the same time, if boxing was only shit, it wouldn't have been a lane for him to walk right on through. You know what I'm saying? Just steamroll right through, and unfortunately, his followers and his supporters and subscribers actually buy fights. You know what I'm saying? They actually buy fights and shit. Tay, salute, Queen. Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? They actually buy fights and shit. It's a lane for marketability. If you can market yourself, you can win in this game. And they actually know how to market themselves and sell. So you can hate them in the ring, the Power Brothers, but at the same time, you gotta put some respect on their name for, you know what I'm saying, them opening up the book, you know what I'm saying, paying a fighter something, probably their biggest payday, their biggest person in their career. So, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much where I'm at with it, you know what I'm saying? I don't too much give a damn about the Paul brothers as no boxers, but you know what I'm saying? They got something going on with a promotional outfit that, hey, you know what I'm saying, is making and putting to shame to a lot of these promotional outfits that's already established. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit and keep doing the same shit and not progress with the time and the wave and the move of the promotion aspect of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Like it's imperative that you stay in tune, you stay intact. Because if you don't, shit, you either gonna get in line or your ass gonna fall behind. And shit, them niggas utilizing they fan base, the money they done gain, and you know what I'm saying, to put on fights for other fighters that they know they can win and gain that money back from. And Serrano happened to be one of those women fighters that is, you know what I'm saying, got the goods and shit. Don't really be in no shit, so she easy to market. Motherfuckers just wouldn't take the chance to market them because they women, which is the dumbest shit. People want to see women anyway. So why wouldn't you market the women when they gonna bring attention and eyes just from them being a pretty woman or a dope ass chick with a great personality or all the above, whatever it is, it's something about a woman that's gonna draw attention. So it's like when it comes to boxing, motherfuckers want to try to, belittle or have the women playing second fiddle, but shit, they in the sport just like you in the sport. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why some people look at women like that, but hey, I'm not the judge, you feel me? I'm the nigga that's gonna sit here, identify the shit, and keep it rolling. But big ups to Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. Glad they about to get this get this shit underway, and we good. You know what I'm saying? Uh, I'm curious to see what Canelo gonna do. You know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't really talk too much on it or spoke about it that much because shit, you know, Canelo a great fighter, but you know what I'm saying, when do we get the fights that we want as fans? Pro Canelo. And to me, I just if he fight Charlo, that's great. And I hope it fall through and everything plays out how we want it to. PGA's big dog, salute. Salute, bro. You know what I'm saying? I hope we can, you know what I'm saying, obtain that and get that. If not, at the same time, then shit. Who else you gonna fight? There's other fights out there for you. Don't fight no MacBook Air. You know what I'm saying? His big alien head ass. Shit, how you gonna dodge and get around a punch when you got that big ass stadium head on your shoulder? It's not hard to hit. MacBook looked like some shit in this over this past weekend anyway, so hmm. But I'm interested to see, you know what I'm saying, how it's gonna play out, who he gonna select for the fight and shit. We can keep on progressing from there. You know what I'm saying? I wanna see the fight, him and Jamal Charlo. You know what I'm saying? They already got history. You know what I'm saying? It's some years worth of history and shit. They should have been a photo already, but we know the situation and the circumstances that transpired. So bam, here we are. Here we are. Now it don't take away that Canelo can fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't bring up the steroid allegations all the time because you know what I'm saying, at the same time, everybody fuck up. Then if you continue to fuck up and you got some extra shit going on, then hey, that's it. That's at your own discretion. You know what I'm saying? But overall, you know what I'm saying, we don't want to see no more, Rocky Fielding type of fights or Anthony Yield doing. So that's what we looking like. Hopefully, we, you know what I'm saying, 2022 will be a great year for boxing as a whole. You know what I'm saying? So that way, fights that haven't been made, if it's on the table and they able to be made, then go ahead, rock out, make that fight. You know what I'm saying? It comes a time and point where you got to go ahead and put the bullshit aside and you know what I'm saying, drop your nuts and go ahead and make some shit shake and give the fans what they want. You know what I'm saying? It's not good if you're a Mexican legend and Canelo and other Mexican legends don't respect you as a fighter. That means shit, you got to step up your competition and get them a fight that it's a 50-50 where you got to go in your bag, you know what I'm saying? Where you don't hit that wall and you got to face some adversity and you come out on the other side. Those the type of fights they talking about. You know what I'm saying? It might go over some people's head, but that's what they're referring to. Case of voice, salute, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we want out of Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I ain't so much caught up on the steroid shit. Hey, it happened. It is what it is. It happens in all sports. You got caught. You ain't pop dirty cents. I mean, shit. I can't say that, but then again, how much clenbuterol can you have in your system? You know what I'm saying? Since they up the limit for you, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the things that people always gonna think he always still juicing, cause shit, you know what I'm saying? The raised levels of clenbuterol from your sanctioning body, and it only really suits Hispanic and Mexican fans of their fancy. You know what I'm saying? So it brings questioning. A whole lot of eyebrows are being raised when they think about it. Craig Gale, what's happening? Hey, case of what? They say the contract's in, man, but I'm I'm not buying that shit yet. Mm-mm. I'm not sold on the fact that what I'm saying, Canelo and Jamal probably can fight. I mean, yeah, we want the fight. He been asking for it. You know what I'm saying? So now we do want to see it. No official announcement. They ain't in no hurry to do it. So they just let me know, like, I don't think so. I mean, they could talk a good game. You know what I'm saying? But until we see a fight announcement, everybody got questions, and you should have questions, and you should question because you like shit. Can we get an announcement? That's what I'm looking at. If you sent them a contract, remember they said they sent them Team Charlo a contract. All right, so you should already had your part signed, Canelo, since you the A side. You sent over the contract. You know what I'm saying? So let's see what the fuck gonna happen. I don't think that they fight. If they do fight, then hey, it is what it is. I'm looking to see it. I'll buy it and I'm gonna watch it, and you know what I'm saying? May the best man win. But then you know what I'm saying, we dealing with Canelo. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he got the boxing world, you know what I'm saying, in his hand and shit. He feel like he can do what he want when he feel like he want to, and ain't nobody really gonna say too much of shit. Right side, what's happening, bro? OG Ed, salute. You know. So that's pretty much how I look at the situation, man. I just dissect and break shit down from a business aspect and look at it, you know what I'm saying, not only surface level, but look at it from a deeper aspect because it's deeper than boxing. It's not just about no race thing or whatever. It's about politics and that whoever got the biggest wallet to make shit shake or make people say okay based off them dropping a bag off on their ass. Why you think the sanctioning bodies can have a fighter that's ranked number 10 and then all of a sudden you look up here in the top five? Because money talks. Money definitely talks. And if it's talking, then that product is sold. This is what we at though. Also, I'm excited about my boy Big Fish, Earl Spence Jr. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people want to sleep on my dude. A lot of people want to say or worry about, is he healthy? He wouldn't be training if he wasn't healthy. You think Al Heyman, PBC, his dad, his mom, who are vital parts of his business, gonna actually allow this man to hop in the mix, knowing he not healthy? You can fuck around and get a lawsuit on GP just because you put the man life in danger. Right side, appreciate that cash chap, showing love. Appreciate the love always, my bro. You know what I'm saying? It go a long way. So to me, I'm like, You know what I'm saying? He's straight, bro. Y'all worrying about the wrong motherfucking thing. And if you were his opponent, why get fixated and Terrence Crawford and your team on his injury, on his car wreck, about what he doing? Man, he's been want to fight. Quit worrying about what the fuck his personal life is. Quit worrying about his motherfucking jewelry or what his woman look like or what he driving today. It's always a competition. Anytime you in competition with a man, that's a female trait. Ain't no competition with no other motherfucking man. He got the same shit I got. AIB, salute OG. You know what I'm saying? You got the same shit I got, bro. I'm not in no damn Star Wars sword fight with your punk ass. Now you do you, I'ma do me. How about that? Bruce Gold. There go my boy Brucey. You know what I'm saying? So that that's what I'm looking at, man. You know, it's a lot of criticism that comes to Earl Spence. And a lot of it comes from the opposition's camp. You know what I'm saying? It's not so much of uh the media always question them. Well, they do it as well, but the majority of the shit that go on, that shit come from who? Bud Crawford's team, disrespecting the man, degrading him, talking about his little career. He ain't did this, he ain't did that, he ain't did this, he ain't did that. Well, motherfucker, will y'all get in the ring and fight the man? Omega Red, salute, fam. If the man so motherfucking easy, that would trip me out. And when a person say a fight is easy, they really deflecting and saying that the fight is a tough fight. Because anything that's sweet and easy in life, what you gonna do? You gonna go ahead and go take that shit. You ain't gonna wait on nobody to give you no goddamn green light and say, "Oh, now let me go do this." Shell toe, what's good, man? How the fam? Yeah, Bud Life, it does matter. Very talented fighter, but at the same time, you gotta make yourself marketable. You know what I'm saying? No company is gonna sell nothing or nobody that makes themselves marketable or put yourself out to the public so people can get a better feeling of you as a person, not as the boxer. See, when you get start to connect with your fans and your people, they can get and they feel like they can reach you. They start to tap into another side of you, not as a fighter, but as a person. And then they see that you got a dope personality and you a dope man or woman. Shit, you gonna bring motherfuckers to you. They're gonna start to draw to you. You know what I'm saying? Rather than pull away and shit. So I mean, Earl tapped in with his fans. He always gonna have one up on Bud. That's just what it is. Okay, he learned how to really tap in with his people and his fans, the ones that help him keep him paid and supporting his ass. Then you'll get start to get different results. But as long as you keep on doing what you're doing, shit, you're gonna stay in the same boat you in. A man with no land. Now you're trying to find a fight, but you don't have no promotional outfit to put up the bag. So now all this shit and deflecting and bullshit you did, you gotta take accountability for this shit. You know what I'm saying? You need to be held to some responsibility for your actions that you have displayed, and now you look where you at. Eddie Hearn really won't sign you to no major contract. It'll be something that's reasonable or manageable, so he don't be living in the red off your ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. ain't gonna lie, I want to see that young goon Frank Martin back in the ring too. 135 gonna have a problem because he can fight and he gift. I like his style. You can tell he in the Derrick James camp. That being Frank Martin, he like to take the body, do his thing. You know what I'm saying? Birdman, 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 Birdman. Appreciate that cash out, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you. Right side you as well. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I'll shoot that bitch in a minute. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking to see Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying? God given talent. You know what I'm saying? 135 gonna have. You know what I'm saying? Some problems coming up. Yeah, and shit. If they don't start doing something or shaking some leaves out some trees, shit. This is going the type of shit that will allow Frank Martin to slide in. You know what I'm saying? We already know certain fighters or certain promoters ain't gonna make certain fights. You know what I'm saying? It's boxing. Everybody should be fighting each other. It is what it is because you fight. You get paid to feed your family off of what? Fighting. You're a boxer. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we gotta get some good fights that we can get from people that we know will accept them or take them. 88 Sports Talk, salute, bruh. You know what I'm saying? And hungry prospects, like, you know what I'm saying, whether it be Boots or Frank Martin, you know what I'm saying? Big Shot Show, you know what I'm saying? Mac Truck, shit, Big Baby Anderson, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these dudes hungry, you know what I'm saying? A lot of them, some of them ain't came from shit. So, you know what I'm saying? For them to be able to get paid to fight, they going out to fight many times as they can. Especially, you know what I'm saying, if they didn't take too much damage the previous fight, yeah, they gonna fuck around and go do that. They finna go fight and go make them some more paper. There's a lot of shit a lot of young prospects. You know what I'm saying? This past weekend we got to see, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if everybody's seen it, but Bruce Shoo Carrington. Say, that young dude there is a patient young goon, but he is with the shit. And he is calm and poised in a ring. And that was his second pro fight. Dude is a beast. And he 5'8" at the 126 weight class. He got some range, some length. He can punch, he can box. I was like, oh man, they got a dog over here with him. So if y'all don't know, look out for Bruce Shoo Carrington. Homie got some hands. Nigga hit Buddy with a double uppercut and bow. Had that boy on the ropes out of there, then fell face first timber. Boom. So it's some young hungry hippos out here. Some young hippos, man. They ready to eat whatever. And we gotta stop calling some people green. Some people not. They might be younger, but they damn sure ain't green. Mhm. But you're referring to who? Case of what? Now I was just talking about some of the young hungry prospects. You know what I'm saying? They like young hippos. Shit, they trying to eat. They want to smoke. They ready for whatever with whoever. They just need a chance. But some of these champs and some of these people who got a name for themselves, they not willing to fight. So you gonna make room and way for a young person uh who active actually winning, making a name for themselves and moving up the ranks to be on your heels like, hey nigga, I'm your mandatory. I ain't taking no step aside. I'm trying to take your motherfucking belt. Yes, sir, we do. Okay, so well, we got a bunch of good ones, my dude. I ain't seen too much on them. You know what I'm saying? I just seen it like I think I seen like one fight or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He pretty good though. Yeah, pretty good. Ratchet, what's good, Ratchet? Appreciate you coming through, my boy. But yeah, the the established fighters, they better get on their shit. It's some they they with the smoke. You ain't gotta worry about them. Shit, if it come their way, and both parties trying to do the thing, shit, they gonna get in the ring and do their thing. But a lot of established fighters, they just established now. You know what I'm saying? They getting the check, they get pay-per-view fights, and some of them taking too many filler fights in between. You know what I'm saying? Allow time to go on and go on and pass you by and pass you by. And you got other fighters who being active, might be younger or the same age, but they active. Something that you should have been doing. Let's see. But I am happy about the young crop though, man. That shit do a brother good to see that shit. You know what I'm saying? They hungry. Some of them got a bunch of damn fights. Some of them already, 20 fights in, and shit, they might be 20, 21. I mean, you been getting busy, 23 or something. They staying good. They staying active. They need to stay active like many times they can in a year till you fuck up your promoter labor, and they like, man, I gotta slow you down. You doing too much. Okay, I watch about 3 fights, and the way he switches in the middle of combos is a problem. He has to do his mouth. He has no time for the first time. Finish his tips. Yeah, I done heard them. I just haven't tapped tapped into too many fights. You know what I'm saying? But once I do, then you know what I'm saying, I'm good. Yeah, but a lot of people liking that Bruce Carrington, that young dude. Man, say, yeah, Carrington is like I said, he at 126. He from Brownsville. I'm gonna be watching for homie career. I like his style. He can move too. Oh, Xavier Martinez got his ass outclassed and beat up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he a problem. Yeah, he definitely a problem, dog. That's what I say. They better come on. Yeah. But I'm glad Robinson can say see I got some redemption and beat up on that motherfucker because he got robbed against damn Omar Valped. I mean Oscar Valped. You know what I'm saying? And Picasso salute, bro. Be safe on that road. Yeah, Valped's got the robbery. You know what I'm saying? Kept his belt and shit. Face is all fucked up. But he came back. He said he's gonna have a better gas tank. And he came out and done that. Shout out to Robinson. But it was a good fight. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like they had hype Xavier Martinez up though. You know what I'm saying? Your last fight, you got dropped. And you was getting your ass whooped. You came back and knocked him and got the stoppage or whatever. But it's like you got dropped by this dude. He shouldn't even been on your level, quote unquote. Hmm. DP was good, bro. Yeah, I know. I ain't even look. I ain't even know how old he was. I thought that he was about between 22 to 24. Might have thought he was a little younger, but he done been to the Olympics and shit. Damn, Picasso. Let it stay with your ass. We don't want none of that extra shit. Yeah, I just woke my blood over here. But yeah, it's a lot of shit on the horizon, like I say. Boxing start pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? We got other news in boxing. Whole AJ, Dillian White, and Tyson Fury debacle. I don't really get into it because it's a bunch of bullshit to me. Dylan, you don't want to take an 8.4 and that's the most you'd have made. Fury gonna antagonize him because he getting the 80% of the pot. Shit. I mean, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, just make the fight, get in there so you can get your ass with Dillian White and fucking Fury can fight AJ, get the undisputed, and then whoever you defend it and you lose it, hey, it is what it is. You was undisputed. Mm, let's see. But Earl Spence and Ugas, man, I can't wait. I can't wait for the Spence and Ugas. Like I don't know about some people, they get so caught up in Spence and Crawford, Spence and Crawford. I ain't even talking about the shit. Like I told you, I'm retired from really talking about that fight. Because at some point, you know what I'm saying, a nigga got to bet on himself and do his thing and actually make the fight. Negotiate at least. Well, Spencer Ugas, uh, Ugas can box. He patient. He got a good jab. He probably won't, he probably most likely fully healed. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got won't have that little bulge in his arm or whatever, so he'll be able to use both arms and shit. So um, I don't think Ugas really got enough power to keep him off of him. I'll make Earl be like, nah, I'm good. And I believe Earl gonna get inside. You know he a good boxer, so is Earl, and work his body, bang him up much as he can, start breaking him down. Ugas best bet is to box like he already knows how, but you don't have a whole lot of power. So you gotta be smart. You gotta be sticking and moving. Uh, Stop Earl from trying to get on the inside in that phone booth to mid distance range and let him fire up his shit. Then Earl just gonna keep walking you down till he can stop you. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, shit, I got Earl by decision. You know what I'm saying? I might bet on decision and late stoppage. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the Blu-ray training with the Manny Pacquiao camp, and then bringing in somebody else, they got a different way. You know what I'm saying? It shocks your body as an athlete. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? It makes your body hurt in different muscles that you weren't using. That might be in your legs or your chest, arms, or different places like that. You know what I'm saying? But Ugas need to use his jab. Use his jab. Try to keep Earl on the end of his stick. And when Earl trying to walk him down, catch him coming in with something. You know what I'm saying? Just stick and move. You don't really want to get banged to the body like that. So you better stick and move. Ugas got to fight. Got to fight in the phone booth. Short arms on a good thing. And EJ, best fighting comes forward. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he don't have the longest arms, but he not a moving box. That's gonna help him. But EJ is a master at cutting off the ring. That's what other people feel to lack. They, he tried to say he bully people. No, he just he know how to cut off the ring. So now you're gonna be frustrated because he gonna get to an angle where he gonna be able to get his shit off. You know what I'm saying? There's some people lack. They don't know how to cut off the ring, and they follow people. You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at Earl, if you look at Canelo, these dudes, they they walking them down. They not following them. They gonna take the ring up. So the object is try to box your man in or get him in a position where you can get your shit off. Oh yeah, Earl going for the stop. He going for the stop. Just believe that. You know what I'm saying? And after a layoff and shit like that, yeah, he got to get back in this groove. You know what I'm saying? Get his muscle memory, get everything back popping, and he'll be cool. Bumpy, bumpy, my boy, salute. Back at his back, salute, dog. You know what I'm saying? So I think Earl got something in store, and the combined training from Blu-ray and you know what I'm saying, his new trainer that he using. I think this going shit pay dividends for him. He got two different styles from two different camps. He came after the man and shit, went on vacation for a little bit, kicked it, and back to it. Yeah, I mean Earl. And then Earl has like a hellified jab himself with his 72-inch reach. So, you know what I'm saying? Earl could jab his way on in. You know what I'm saying? He can box or he can put the pressure on. It's pretty much whatever game plan, you know what I'm saying, is presented to him. Ugas might do something that, you know what I'm saying, out of the ordinary to try to prove a point as well. Cause see, you know what I'm saying, he know people gonna be betting against him. So yeah, you know, he gonna come in and he gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, make a statement and prove a point himself. He ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying? Ugas ain't no bitch. He gonna come to fight. So that's gonna make it an even better fight. You know what I'm saying? Because you got two people that's trying to get one goal. Brent Fox, salute, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's what we want. You know what I'm saying? Two people in there, they not gonna go lay down because another person got a bigger name or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? They really trying to win. They ain't in there for the shits and giggles and the bullshit and nigga, they trying to be something. You know what I'm saying? You know, people gotta come on with it, man. You know what I'm saying? You already in a violent sport. It ain't gonna do you no good to be moving you know what I'm saying, soft and shit. Nigga, you in boxing, you get punched in the face every day for a living. You shouldn't be scared of no man. You get punched in the face every day. Yeah. Ugas inside game ain't the best. That's why I say it's best if he box. That's his best bet. But shit, even that. But I mean, shit, we never know. So you know what I'm saying. That's why I say I want to see the fight. I ain't counting nobody out on shit. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know anything can happen. But you know what I'm saying. I'm just ready to see what shake out. The fact that I know he gonna come to lay down. You know what I'm saying? Give me a second, y'all. Let me connect my headset real quick. All right. What's good? Can y'all hear me? We good? I think we good. Yeah. Joseph Times and what's happened, bro? Hey, K Savoy, man. I don't think they want no parts of Steven, bro. I don't think they want no part of Cool Boy stuff. No cap. I'm not even gonna stunt to you, bro. The energy after he beat Figueroa is not the same around there, man. Like you don't even hear Raif Salim talking too much shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't got quiet. And MJ as they call him, shit. I'll see. I'm looking to see if he actually gonna want to fight Cool Boy like that. See what man? It sucks. But see, they was thinking that Figueroa was gonna knock fucking Cool Boy out. See, that's what they thought was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what they really wanted. So they could try to have, old Figgy, you know what I'm saying, holding up the two belt. But see, it's okay to lose, you feel me? But when you go out like a sucker, I have no respect for that. You know what I'm saying? You got robbed and all this and all that. Nah, bro. Like it was a clear win. You know what I'm saying? You wanted to be the aggressor and wanted to be the bully, and you know what I'm saying? Think you just gonna outdog, you know what I'm saying, cool boy, and you realize that you couldn't. Yeah, you was pressure, you was coming forward. He stepped back, but he could fight off the back foot. You know what I'm saying? So you know how it go. They love to put the black and brown fighters against each other, knock each other out. So, to your question, right side, hmm, look here. They don't really want no smoke with Cool Boy, bro. Bro, they're gonna try to hold on to them belts as long as they can, cause they know there'll be another black unified champ, hmm, or undisputed. Excuse me. Oh yeah. And speaking of that fight, Shakur and Valdez. Call me crazy, but the reason they ain't signed the contract yet is because they trying to make sure Valdez finished cycling off them things. You know what I'm saying? Off that thigh out. You know what I'm saying? But see, because he can't go pop dirty back to back. That ain't a good look. All hell gonna break loose. You feel me? You just pop dirty against Robson, and then you turn around and pop dirty against Shakur. Should be on. Should be up shit creek for Reynoso. You know what I'm saying? Niggas would be all up his ass. That gym, you know what I'm saying? The WBC, because see, you only gonna keep fucking around and making shit public and still letting people fight, and it's not gonna keep continue to happen. You feel me? That shit ain't happening. Not happening at all. You know. So don't think that nigga can pop dirty 2 times in a row and think everybody gonna be quiet. Cause see now they speaking on it because now they know the fight is here. See now they know, all right, shit, fuck it. Shit, let's go ahead and talk that shit about him. Yeah, he cheated. He did. Hmm. Yeah, that boy got them sensu beans. You know? Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Got them sensu beans. They got them hoes on deck. You better get them while they hot. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get them while they hot. Then you know what I'm saying? You got Xander Zayas now on the top rank card coming up in March. Then I believe it's a fight on March 5th on my birthday. You know what I'm saying? I think yeah, that's when he fight. They fight on March 5th. They fight on my birthday. So I was like, oh hell yeah. They got a pretty nice little card over there. So, we got boxing, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready to see what, you know what I'm saying, Mel and Castano 2 gonna look like. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious to see what adjustments each, fighter may have made at this point. And shit, I know it's gonna be another fire ass fight because I know Castano ain't coming to lay down. And I know Mel ain't. You know what I'm saying? Mel fuck around and might stop this boy this time. Like, let me show you that it's levels to this shit. And I'm hoping that's the type of shit he come out on. You know what I'm saying? And listen to your motherfucking corner. God damn, Mel. Nigga had me mad with this shit. You know what I'm saying? So we need Mel to follow the instructions from the corner, be locked in, and shit, he can go out as the undisputed champion. If he come in there bullshitting and on some other shit, man, look, it's gonna be some shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Work the body. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. Get that man up out of there. I mean, right side. I mean, at this point, I wish Ma would have got a fight in before he fought Canelo, or supposedly gonna fight Canelo. You know what I'm saying? I ain't so like I said, I ain't sold on that aspect yet. Contracts to be sent. Contracts always have been sent plenty of times, and fights still haven't been made. So you know what I'm saying? We'll see. You know what I'm saying? Everybody making videos every day. You know what I'm saying? Talking about this fight. Man, ain't no announcement been made. I ain't trying to hear it. You know what I'm saying? You don't see me pump. I ain't finna put out. Nuh-uh. Not finna talk about too much of Canelo Charlo until they drop a date. This fight is gonna be on this day. The fight is done, it's signed, and it's ready to be announced. That's what I'm waiting on. When that happens, I believe it. If it is, it's just speculation. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is to me. It's speculation until they announce it. According to them got a date. Like I say, that's when I'm like, okay, it's real. But at the same time, they ain't signed that contract yet because they gotta make sure he got that spicy tea out of his system. You know what I'm saying? It still ain't gonna help you. It might give you some more stamina, but steroids can't fix your heart, your skills, and your boxing IQ. I'm telling you, when you give me a date for Charlo and Canelo, we can talk. Me or Quee will be in that thing for sure. Until then, it's all speculation. Mm. Oh yeah, let me do this real quick. Mm, 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 mm. There you go. There you go, right there. You already know, Quay. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going, you know what I'm saying? We straight down the middle. You know what I'm saying? Favor ain't fair. Better come on with it, quit playing. Like, don't mind supporting, but shit, don't be stunning.
Yo,
What up, K Rod?
I'm not sure. How are you, G5?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for fight week. I'm excited.
Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah, like I'm actually pulling for Barrios in this fight, and like for some weird reason, like I don't know if it's a trend, but a good number of like Mexican boxing fans are like picking Keith Thurman over Barrios. Find that so weird.
It sound good. All that talking sound real good. But Keith, you gotta show me, man.
Yeah, I don't think Keith Thurman's look the same anymore. I think Barrios is gonna defeat him. If anything, I see Barrios knocking him out to the body.
Yeah, or I mean, what if Keith punch resistance has went down from sitting out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also, on top of that, Keith Thurman, he's not really good when it comes to getting hit from like really unnoticeable punches. So like I guess to better explain, myself, like if you look at the Josecito Lopez fight, um, of like basically when Keith Thurman is not disciplined on defense and he takes all these unnecessary hard blows, his body language shows in the fight that he's like very deteriorated to those hard shots.
Hey, so let me ask, and brother, I'm sorry, I don't G5. Appreciate you letting me on. Um, brother, with I see 503, brother with the skull face. I don't know your name. What's your name, brother?
K Rod. Uh,
K Rod. What's
yeah,
going on, man? I'm
yeah,
right side. So
yep.
let me ask you, and I agree that Keith Thurman he body punches are his biggest downfall, right? My question is do you think? And Barrios is a big dude. He's a I'm not sure how he was squeezing down to 140, in my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? So when he comes up, and with Keith Thurman being so adjusted to the weight, do you think those body punches will be as effective, especially with what he's going to receive on the other end? And mind you, I think it's going to be a decision. um, I think Keith Thurman will win by decision, but at the same time, I just want to know your thoughts on what Barrios will end up taking as he does come in with those body punches.
Yeah, that's a really good question because honestly, like this is like like a welcome to the division type of fight. So if Barrios's power doesn't convert to like well to 147, then yeah, Keith Thurman he very could like basically just eat those punches very cleanly. and he could probably give Barrios like a really tough time.
No, and I agree. My thing, I will say, I'm very wary about Keith Thurman because of the layoffs that that he's had damn near 3 years. So
Yep.
I'm very worried about that. And the thing is with Barrios, I've been watching him training, and I know he's trained with some different fighters. I ain't calling no names, but seeing him train with different fighters, that type of thing, he looks like he's a little weight drained. And I think if Barrios does come in and attack the body, that'll be his best opportunity to win the fight. I just don't know if Tank Davis knocked you out. You know what I'm saying? At 140, when that was Tank only fight at 140. If he knocked you out, then at 147, hey, Keith, he ain't no pushover at 130. At 147, he ain't no pushover.
Yeah.
Even being that he has a layoff, so I think it's gonna be an interesting fight. Like I said, I have Keith by decision. I don't have him knocking Barrios out or anything like that. I think he'll win by decision. But I do think if Barrios come in, attack the body, and then Keith, his hands start to drop and he starts to become a little more worried in those earlier rounds about those body shots, then it could be a big problem for him. And so but I'm ready to see the fight. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I'm ready to see the fight.
Yeah.
503.
Yeah, what's up, 503?
What's up with it? What's up with it, guys? What's up with it? My brother G5 Game, my Texas brother, K Rod. You know what I'm saying? What's the other? What's your name, homie?
Right side, brother. Right side from GA, baby, from GA.
Well, Georgia.
Oh, okay. Georgia boy. Right
Yes,
side.
sir.
Salute to you, homie. Salute
Straight.
to you, man.
Hey, I'm from DC, baby, the country. That's what we call it down here.
Oh, damn. Okay. What y'all cooking on that Thurman Barrios, G?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, for me, man, this fight, bro. Like I was saying earlier on, bro, on Big Bro Stay Ready channel. I think this fight it's a win-win for the PBC because you know what I'm saying. You could break down the fight and what you think gonna happen and shit, but I'm looking at it from a leverage and political standpoint. If Thurman win, bro. Okay, you could throw him right back into the mix with the other welterweight guys. You can go the WBA route, try to get, Stanionis or Butiev or something like that, right? Or you go WBC, you know what I'm saying? You try to get it up with Earl Spence or some shit like that. Then you got, he ain't going IBF way. Cause that's Boots all day. You know what I'm saying? And Keith Thurman already said he ain't fucking with Terence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? He ain't fucking with Terence Crawford. So I ain't gonna even say WBO. So if he win, bro, like he just gonna be right back in position with the PBC. You know what I'm saying? To claim his stake at welterweight. Now if Barrios win, that's really a plus because shit. It's so many Hispanic and Latino and non-black fighters over there at the PBC at 147. I mean, shit. You got the Ramos family over there. You got Josecito Lopez. You know what I'm saying? You got yeah. You got all them dudes over there, bro. So I mean, it's a win-win for the PBC, but for me, man, I think Thurman. I think Thurman is looking past Barrios. I think he's making a mistake, man. He's looking at this dude like a tune-up fight. But see, people gotta understand, and I ain't making no excuses for no fighter. But when Barrios lost to Tank, bro, you know what I'm saying? He was already contemplating on moving up to 147. Because if people don't,
I was just gonna say, and in my opinion, and I believe he was winning the fight until he got knocked out.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He was winning the fight until he got knocked out. See, Thurman is gonna have to get Barrios respect. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman come out real strong in like the first 3 to 4 rounds. But see, Keith Thurman can get caught with some stupid shit if he ain't careful. Because I'm gonna tell you something, Barrios is gonna come up in this fight with a chip on his motherfucking shoulder. He already know that Thurman is looking past him. Thurman around this bitch talking about Earl Spence and WBC mandatories, and I'm finna get another title shot. You know what I'm saying? So Barrios know what the fuck going on, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna take Barrios no fucking second half of the fight for him to catch Thurman, bro. See what I'm saying? So for me, this fight is gonna come down to what's gonna be the game plan to keep Thurman there. If Keith Thurman can box and goddamn me stick and move for 12 rounds, then he probably can beat Barrios. But I just don't see Barrios respecting him like that, bro. I just don't see it.
But this the thing, and this is just my opinion. So everything I always say, man, take everything I say with a grain of salt. You feel me? This is just my opinion. My thing is when you coming up and moving from 140 to 147 is one of the bigger moves in boxing, because we talking about 7 pounds. Most of the time when we talking about individuals moving up, we looking at somewhere between 3 to 5 pounds as far as moving up to the next weight class. You know what I'm saying? When we're talking about Barrios,
because when you look at middleweight and super middleweight, that's 8 pounds, bro.
Agree. And that's why I said, I'm not saying this is the ultimate step up or anything like that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying though is when you have a fighter, and I think we'll all say that Tank Davis is the exception to the rule as far as power goes. You know what I'm saying? But my problem is Keith Thurman done fought at 147 his whole career. And being that he's fought at that weight his whole career, you know what I'm saying? Even the only thing I would worry about if I was in his camp was him being weight drained and him more or less being out of shape and having to really kill weight to get down to that 147, you know what I'm saying, at the weigh-ins. So my thing, if you fought at that weight this for your entire career versus somebody who's moving up for their first fight at 147, who just lost to somebody who typically fights at 135 in knockout fashion. Once again, Tank Davis is different because I think he has different power. But I think Keith Thurman will be able to show a very similar power to what Tank Davis brought in that fight at 140 for Barrios. And because of that, I worry about the shots that Barrios ends up taking. Yeah, I do think if Barrios does go down to the body early, it gives him his best chance. But hey, when you for anything you're doing in boxing, you know what I'm saying, it's something on the other end of it that's gonna be coming back at you. And when those shots are coming back,
this is not one time, bro. We're not talking about one time. Sorry.
What you mean we're not talking about one time? That's exactly who we're talking about.
No, but he's not one time right now, bro.
He
was one time.
But this is
what I'm saying is, bro, if this was the Keith the old, then yeah. But Keith ain't been cracking like that since he had surgery, bro. Even he ain't cracking like he once was, bro.
Bro, but I'm not saying he is. But what I'm saying is he's still cracking harder than the majority at 140. Everybody damn near at 135. You know what I'm saying? So outside of Tank.
Listen, bro. If you put Tank's glove with his power in any nigga at 147, 10 times out of 10, if he hit your ass, you gonna get knocked the fuck out, bro. Tank,
so you think
Tank is the exception, bro. Don't nobody. See what I'm saying? We get too sucked into that. Oh, he got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So he like, bro, That don't mean shit, bro. He was in there with a puncher, bro. A puncher
Bro,
that was coming. Listen, a puncher that was coming up in weight and that was used to fighting taller fighters. And Barrios was draining himself to make 140. And what punch did he get knocked out by? A body shot, bro.
Mm-hmm.
so you think Barrios, as he moves up, he brings more power with him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Barrios is a big dude, bro. Barrios
I'm
is
not-
like he's like almost 6 feet, my nigga.
But the thing is, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying that for somebody who's fought at 147 their entire career versus somebody taking that step up, I gotta give even after a layoff, you gotta. I go back and I look at Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman. Okay, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Activity, fam. Activity. Who's the more active fighter? Barrios. Tank didn't knock him out with a chin check. It was a body shot.
That makes it worse.
No, it does not. That took.
So you don't think Keith Thurman going to the body?
Bro? Hold
no,
on,
bro.
Listen for a second. Listen. When you get knocked out by a body shot, that takes skill. That was set up. Everybody, the judges, everybody know you're gonna aim for the head shot. That's easy. The body shot, you get knocked out with a body shot, that's skill, bro. Man, Keith Thurman is not throwing combinations and setting shit up like he once was, bro. He's still a good fighter, but he's not gonna get the same Keith Thurman.
How can you say that when we ain't seen him fight?
Bro, it's just father time and just
Hold on, G5.
Ring to us, bro.
Who was the last person Keith Thurman knocked out? Tell me.
Say it again, my
You
bad.
can't do it. You can't do it. You can't. Who was the last person he knocked out?
I didn't hear the question.
Who was the last person Keith Thurman knocked out?
It's been a minute. That's a good point. That's
exactly, bro.
I'm not disagreeing. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm not disagreeing with that. Go ahead. Keep going though. Keep cooking.
We hope we get the Keith Thurman we saw against Pacquiao coming back. You feel me? He came off a layoff when he returned to fight Pacquiao. Now he coming off a longer layoff.
If we get the Keith Thurman who fought Pacquiao, he's gonna beat Barrios easy.
Bruh. Okay.
Do y'all disagree with that?
Bro.
I disagree.
Hold on, real quick. It was a split decision. Keith Thurman was knocked down twice. Right?
No.
Once. He was knocked down once, but he was hurt. He was hurt in the earlier rounds. I even when he got hurt, I gave that a 10-8 round. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, but okay, cool. All I'm saying is if against Pacquiao, the man was he was knocked down once, hurt once. Pacquiao is a much bigger puncher than anything Barrios will ever be. And so, and that was still a split decision. Meaning that Keith Thurman, he fought his ass off in that fight. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is I'm not saying Keith Thurman knocking nobody out. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep saying, I got it going. I got Keith Thurman in the decision. But at the same time, go ahead.
I could tell you used to be a big Keith Thurman fan.
No, I swear to God, I have never been a Keith. Matter of fact, when Keith Thurman came out talking about you ducking me, I thought that was the most clown shit ever. That don't duck me, son. I thought that was the most clown shit ever. Keith Thurman talk a good game, and because he talks so much, I don't like him because he talks so much.
Salute, bro.
Yes,
my bad, bro. Keep going though. Keep going. My bad, bro.
I want to say this, bro. And see, this is what people gotta understand, man. That triangle theory shit don't work, okay? Just because he struggled with a Pacquiao and got a split decision, go back and watch the fight, bro. Pay attention to that fight, bro. He was struggling with a 42-year-old man. That's the same man that came back 2 years later and got whooped by Ugas.
But this isn't triangle theory, bro. The reason it's not is because
I'm just saying though, bro.
what you call triangle theory. I just wanted to go ahead though. Go ahead. My
No,
bad.
I'm not using a triangle theory. What I'm saying is, you talking about the Pacquiao fight. Okay, he lost to Pacquiao. You say that same Thurman that fought Pacquiao would beat the Barrios that we finna see Saturday. I'm saying that shit don't work, because if that's the case, the same Pacquiao that you talking about that beat Thurman got whooped by motherfucking Ugas.
With one arm.
With one arm, that shit don't work, bro. The triangle theory don't work. Styles make fights, man. Right now, the style that I'm getting on Saturday night is a old, washed up, inactive ass Keith Thurman that been out the ring the longest in his fucking career, damn near 2.5 years, bro.
But you don't know what style you get. But you don't know what style you getting from him. That's the whole. And I'm real quick. Hold on, let me say that. I just want to say I agree. The layoff is a problem.
The same
My
style
thing
he
is-
always give.
Go ahead, bro. My bad.
That's what he gonna give you. The same style he always give. He don't never
Yeah.
change.
That was a very effective style.
But he can't do the stuff like he want to. Now, if he start, like, bro, that layout
See,
stuff, man.
Bro, and this is the thing. Keith Thurman, and first off, I just want to be quite clear. I'm not a Keith Thurman fan, not at all. You know what I'm saying?
That's good, bro.
It don't sound like it do. Look, the way I'm talking right now, it don't sound like it.
Bro, I'm sure you live in Florida somewhere.
Bro, G5 know me from, hey man, I just call a spade how I see it. You know what I'm saying? Not anybody else.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? I want you to stick to your guns. I ain't mad at you.
No, and my thing is, I don't think Keith Thurman, if Keith Thurman go in and go against a real welterweight, in any of the and one thing I want to speak on real quick was it's embarrassing how they calling this fight an eliminator fight. I thought that was the worst thing that could have ever been said, because ain't no way Keith Thurman can fight or be in position to fight EJ without going through Boots, without going through Virgil. Man, ain't no way he should be in that position.
It's marketing.
Listen, bro. It's politics, homie. Politics.
And take a look at I was just gonna quickly add in, just take a look at over in female boxing, fucking Ebony Bridges, she gets like a title shot, like within like 2 to 3 fights, after she had lost her first title shot against Shannon Courtney, and for some weird reason she's ranked number 10 in the IBF, and she basically gets to just jump, basically in front of like 9 other women to get a title shot. So.
And you disagree with that, don't you?
Yeah.
And that's the same thing I'm saying with Keith Thurman. Is ain't no way this man goes and fight Mario Barrios, and he's not even on the top 10 contender list. And so ain't no way he go and fight Barrios and end up being a contender. That shit shouldn't happen. That's one of the problems in the sport of boxing. And I think they went out and tried to correct, the WBC tried to correct themselves and say, well, it's a contender or it's a eliminator for an eliminator or some shit like that. But at the same time, bro, what we want to see, if Keith Thurman want to be in position, the man need to fight Boots, he need to fight Virgil Ortiz. Those are the 2 fights he got to take to be in position for anything. And I don't think anybody would disagree with that.
Yeah,
I mean, when you look at it from this standpoint, it's like this, bro. Keith Thurman was the man, on PBC before Earl Spence and before all these other guys came, before Terrence Crawford came to welterweight. Keith Thurman was the man. He was the man after the Mayweather era. So he was the one that got the welterweight shit popping for the PBC. You know what I'm saying? When they first started, it was they was doing all them fights in the Barclays, and he got like the most views on Showtime, and you know what I'm saying? Like Keith was the man, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna always be in favor to Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? because Al Heyman used him to keep the PBC shit popping before it was a Wilder and the Earl Spences. See what I'm saying? Like Thurman been around since like them Adrian Broner. You know what I'm saying? Like he been around, bro. So he gonna always be in favor to them. And best believe, I'm gonna tell y'all, like I say with the politics, bro. If he beat Barrios, the PBC is gonna push for him and Earl Spence to fight. And I'm gonna say this right here, right now on
Mhm.
G5 channel, bro. If he wins Saturday night, my nigga, don't be surprised if y'all see, oh, Earl Spence versus Thurman, Earl Spence versus. It's gonna be up to Earl Spence to say, fuck Keith Thurman, I'm not fighting that nigga. I
Well,
want Terrence Crawford.
Earl gonna say that anyways, but I just gotta say if that happens, and I'm not disagreeing. I'm actually not disagreeing at all with what you're saying because the way that the Boston politicians work, they put who they want to in position. You feel me? So I definitely agree with
Mhm.
everything you just said because if Keith wins this, it gives once again it gives the PBC that opportunity. But if that happens, bro, I'm gonna be so motherfucker. I'm gonna be so. I'm already not buying the fight. The Thurman Barrios fight. I'm already buying it. I'm gonna listen to my brother call it. You know what I'm saying? KQKC. But outside of that, I'm not buying that fight because ain't no way that's supposed to be a. You got two dudes coming off a loss. One dude coming off of two and a half, three.
Green Team 6.
Bruh, ain't no way this shit is supposed to happen that way. And but if the PBC do that, then I'm just gonna end up losing more respect. So that's what it is.
Yeah, well, you might want to play close attention because
Mm-hmm.
it's up in there, bro. I'm telling you, it's like
Mm-hmm.
if that was the case, they could have made Leo Santa Cruz the main event. You know what I'm saying? That they won't keep Thurman to be the man again, man.
Mm-hmm.
They won't keep Thurman to be in position because they know, okay, in the back of their mind, okay, Earl gonna end up going to 154. So we need to try to get another welterweight in position. You know what I'm saying? To have them belts at 147 because you got Josh Taylor, he finna get ready to move up.
140
Probably in the little, yeah, Josh Taylor finna move up. Then you got
boo.
you still got Boots right there. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Right.
couple
So,
people,
so,
man, that
so
you gotta think about.
let me ask this. And first things first, I'm picking y'all brain because I don't know the answer to this question. Who is Virgil Ortiz signed with?
Golden
He
Boy.
would go,
Well,
yeah.
okay. So now what you saying? You got Boots who is signed with Cameron Duncan. You got Virgil Ortiz because what we really looking at now is who's next up at 147. You know what I'm saying? Because
We know who that is.
I believe we do. Hold on, we gonna get there. I believe that. Uh,
No, nigga, we know who that is. Virgin them, his camp don't want him to fight Boots now.
hey,
He been trying to get him.
Yeah.
we know that on no part of. Well, hold on. Let me get. I'm getting there. Hold on. Give me 1 second, bro.
Hold on, hold on. Go ahead and make that point. Let
So
K Rod get in here.
so look, we got what's gonna happen is. I mean, Spence is finna go scrub. Well, I'm not gonna say scrub, but he's gonna beat you guys. Then, if everything happened the way it's supposed to happen, we're gonna have undisputed between Bud and Spence. I'm not sure if that fight happened. I'm not sure if it happened. That's a whole nother story. If that fight gonna happen, then both of them moving up to 154. Once that happens,
Who? Bud ain't going to 154. Nigga, pump fake.
154, 154.
I
You,
said 54. I
you
said
don't
Bud ain't.
you don't think, but
Hell no. No. Nigga gonna wait till Earl leave.
damn, so he just gonna wait it out.
You'll see.
But see, I hate when people say this because but they trying to push this narrative that he going to 54, bro. But like we was having this conversation the other day, like, bro, if he go to 54, he gonna have the same problems. Cause guess what all the belts at? Literally, you at least got one belt and you in no man's land. You know what I'm saying? By yourself. But he go to 54, bro. Literally all of the belts is on the PBC.
So
It's
Mm-hmm.
like
so if he don't go
really,
to 54, if he don't go to 154, and we gonna say he don't fight Spence after Spence becomes unified, you know what I'm saying, with three belts. He don't fight Spence. What's the play there for both fighters if that fight doesn't happen?
Earl straight.
yeah.
Earl,
That's what I
it's gonna
say,
be
bro.
plenty of people at 154 to
Yeah,
160. You know what I'm saying? Earl a big dude. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Naturally. So for Bud, he'll try to fight for undisputed because he ain't gonna let Earl get it on his watch. Pride shit. You know what I'm saying? And then try to fight for undisputed when he gone. He already got one belt. Them other three are dispersed. He'll see, just pick them niggas off.
So you really think and I'm not disagreeing with you, G5. I'm not disagreeing. You really believe that?
Look, bro.
Watch. Watch.
This how it's gonna happen, bro. This how it's gonna happen. Jamal Charlo gonna go to 168. Jamel gonna go to 160. Earl gonna go to 154, and
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be another. It's gonna be strap season. That's just what's gonna happen. Because once Jamel beat Castano and get all the belts, he gonna feel like he accomplished. It ain't gonna be shit else left for him to do at 54.
Yeah,
He didn't basically fight everybody, probably except for Jerry Hurt, right? So he
facts.
gonna go to 160 and try to get the island belts at 160, being that he was undisputed at 154. You
Yep.
understand? So once he do that, then Earl gonna go to 154. He might fight. Like I say, man, PBC got plenty of dudes at 54. You know what I'm saying? He gonna fight Fundora, Ramos, Lubin.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be plenty of dudes for him to fight at 54, man. Like Carlos Adamas, it's like, come on, bro. It's gonna be it's
Nigga
so many
damn
dudes
nigga
that
hold 154 at PBC.
Spence Crawford happen, bro. Does it happen?
I don't know.
if his team shut up and play ball,
They don't.
yeah.
First off,
Hey,
look who.
hold on. Based on their actions,
My
I'm
bad.
going off track record. I just, man, these niggas never wanted to fight. They seeing they can grow and expand their name and they clout and they notoriety some by attaching themselves to Earl Spence. Put the claws in his back and just hopped on his back and rolled away.
No, man. So
Man,
Bleach. That's what you telling me.
bro, man, if you can't see this nigga capping, I don't know what to tell you.
I
I
ain't saying
seen that shit
he ain't cap.
I'm just saying. I'm based on these niggas' move, bro. Like, man, this nigga not trying to fight Earl.
He this
Shit, he's
and
not trying to fight EJ, man. If he
bro,
really wanted it, you wouldn't be having all these contradictory statements.
forget that. If you really wanted the smoke, if you really wanted it, and 503, man, you just put it all the way out there. If you really want the smoke, then you don't have your team sitting here talking shit about the PBC, Al Heyman, you know what I'm saying? And that's who you want to sign with because that's where the smoke at. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
And
pride,
what
pride.
becomes very clear is Bud already told you he not signing with the PBC. If you're not signing with them, who you signing with then? Who paying for your fights from now on? That's the question.
Man, he not finna get too much of shit because he don't got control of his team and he won't settle. He ain't trying to negotiate shit.
That's a damn shame, man.
No, it's just what it is. And I'm just like, shit, it's clear. Shit, if it's favor him and the margins in his favor, then cool.
Bro,
And
you
then it's funny, the early part he said it's business. You know what I'm saying? And some of the videos BFTV was playing. But now all of a sudden you act like you don't know the business. Nah, bro. I ain't you miss me with all that dumb extra shit because, bro, if you're gonna take 40% for Amir Khan who ain't no draw and ain't have no belt, nigga, why the hell you ain't gonna take it for Earl Spence and this nigga gonna give you your biggest payday and
bro,
you can get your second fight.
bro,
That's just
and
running.
you can get a set. So you telling me you not willing to take 60?
Hold on, right side.
My
Hey,
bad, bro.
Ryan, you got some? Like, yeah, I ain't can't drown everybody out. You got some, K-Rod?
Oh no.
Oh, okay. All right, go ahead, kick it right side.
I was just saying, man, it's everything you just said is facts. Ain't no way, you know what I'm saying? If you gonna take this versus Amir Khan, who not a huge pay per view seller, but what we do know is outside of Canelo, Earl Spence is selling pay per views. We know that, and the thing is, like you said, you can get two. Hey, after the first fight, win, lose, or draw, we got a rematch. We got a rematch clause in that fight. We're gonna at least make two out of it. If you made two out of it, just think about what you get on the back end of it. You know what I'm saying? With the pay per views that's gonna be sold outside of the live gate. You know what I'm saying? So I just it's
Bro,
I don't know who corner.
that's great.
Go ahead.
Oh, that's good. But if his team don't believe it and they don't tell him, it don't mean shit.
And that's I don't know who is
Champion
it,
Hart.
bro.
Salute, good brothers. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I mean, if they did and they did understand this and good business acumen, they would already been doing it. I'm telling you, I know they ain't no Texas nigga. You got one time to mention my name with some smoke and keep on talking. I'm not gonna allow you to keep saying my name 2 or 3, 4 times. Nigga, I'm coming to see you, Johnny, on the spot. You looking for me? State your business.
I
You know
want
what I'm
all.
saying?
I want all the smoke.
I ain't doing no tripping. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I don't get it, but you get punched in the face for a living. Like, bro, that's how you already know. Like, bro, you did it for free your whole life and then you made it, bro, nigga. You mean I'm not gonna go get this big bag right here, nigga? You crazy. Even if it's 503, they say, hey, we're gonna get both of y'all 10 million apiece to fight. Bet we gonna go do this shit. Hey, we finna secure our families, nigga. Straight up. Nigga, if they wanna give us 2, you wanna give us a double big bag, let's go. That's still my nigga. If he win, he win. Shit, nigga, we just got paid though.
Hey, we finished about that. The bag comes.
And you know what I'm gonna say? Hey, G5, come pick me up in the morning, man. We going to the bank.
I'm trying to tell you, high five and smoking sweets, nigga. Yeah, nigga, sweet lick, nigga.
We going to the bank in the morning. You going that bitch open. You know what I'm saying? We
Together out
gonna
there.
hit the bank.
Man, they're like, wait, what's next stop?
Goddamn fool.
Bank, dealership. Let ride. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
So
that's I
does
don't
the
get it, bro. Like
$5
I'm telling you, it's the team.
Let me jump in real quick, bro.
Oh, go ahead.
This is what people gotta understand, right? With the whole Chance Crawford saga. And it's like an everyday saga with this shit. And I'm really getting tired of this shit. You know what I mean? This shit is like a soap opera, General Hospital,
Young
Dave
and the
Lines
restless.
ass shit. I'm getting tired of this shit, bro. Listen, at the end of the motherfucking day, homie, Terrence Crawford, you know what I'm saying? He made his bed and he got to lay in it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This is what it is. It ain't nothing we can do, nothing we can change. At this point, bro, I don't give a fuck if him and Earl Spence fight because Earl Spence has already told this man to his face. Earl Spence is a real true Texas dude. He drove 4 hours from Texas to Oklahoma, pulled up on him in his face, told him what it was. He never lied. He never swayed. Yeah, the Earl Spence made some mistakes along the way. You know what I'm saying? He had got into some, you know what I'm saying, some mishaps and shit. It's life. Shit happens. Ain't nobody perfect. You know what I'm saying? Neither is Bud Crawford. Okay? The man said, look, bro, I'm gonna go get all the belts on the PBC. When I'm done doing that, I'm gonna come see you. Okay, the man had a wreck, had an injury. You know what I'm saying? It prolonged him, 2 fights. But okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now we're in 2022. The man only got one more belt to get. He's finna get that belt in April. I'm taking care of my business, bro. What are you doing? You in a whole lawsuit with your old promoter. So that goes to show you that if you was a person saying, look, man, this shit ain't on Earl Spence, bro. It's Bob Arum, it's Top Rank that's fucking this shit up. That proves that if you were saying that proves your point as to Okay, why are you suing this man then? Why is all this coming out? Why he doing this? Oh, because he really was blocking the fight. Oh, he really wasn't trying to make the fight. But then you see a couple days ago, motherfucking me, Queensberry and Top Rank them putting $40 million in a pot for Tyson Fury. What? Y'all got 40 million for Tyson Fury? But and then you see goddamn Bob Arum trying to get Lomachenko with his third, fourth, fifth title shot.
Mm-hmm.
How many more belts Lomachenko gonna get the fight for? He got 2, 3 losses. See what I'm saying?
bruh.
So all this shit. Hold on, all that shit about oh, it's Earl fault, Earl ducking. No, my nigga. The man, if Earl Spence would have been like, okay, bro, let's fight right now, and then he'd be like, oh, well, you know what, bro, I gotta fight Sean Porter to get this other belt first. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I beat Sean Porter, Bill, let's fight. Well, nah, bro, hold on, bro. Nah, man, I'm finna go to the club real quick, man. I'm finna drive my Ferrari. Oh, I wrecked the Ferrari, bro. Hold on. We gonna fight after I get out of surgery. Oh, nah, bro. Nah, I gotta fight guys real quick, bro. Not like, nah, bro. He didn't do none of that. He didn't lie to the man not one time, fam. So at the end of the day, Terrence Crawford and his team, they talk too fucking much. I ain't gonna say Terrence Crawford. I'm gonna say his team. His team, they talk too much. They don't never shut the fuck up. The worst thing that this man team should have ever did was get a podcast and start doing interviews on the internet, bro. That was the worst thing you could have ever fucking done. I liked the Terrence Crawford when Terrence Crawford was quiet and didn't say shit. That's why I still fuck with Earl Spence because Earl Spence don't say nothing. You don't even know what the man thinking because he ain't saying nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? We just going
Mm-hmm.
out what he showed us. And from what he's shown us, it's been unification, tough fight. I'm not taking no tune-ups. Give me him. He got a belt. I want to fight him. He got a name. I don't fuck your mandatory, fuck your tune-up. Al Hammond, give me him. I want to fight Danny. Give me Ugas, give me Porter, give me Lamont Peterson. That's all this man have been doing, bro. What Terrence Crawford been doing? Mean Machine, Benavidez, Amir Khan. Like, come on, bro. The shit you can't compare the shit that they've been doing, bro. It's not even in the same category. Now I give Bill Crawford his last. Like Bill Crawford been on his shit his last fight, bro. And what he been doing right now, but bro, all this work you putting in right now, your team is fucking it up because y'all all on fucking on the internet saying fuck Floyd and fuck the PBC. Like what? Like, bro, come on,
Mm-hmm.
dude. If Floyd's trying
Mm-hmm.
to help you, Floyd's trying to help you. That's one thing. Niggas
Mm-hmm.
always want to talk shit about Floyd, but one thing I can say about that nigga is he gonna get you paid. I don't see Tank Davis complaining about each motherfucking thing. And if he is complaining, it ain't about no money.
Mm-mm. That's
Come on,
about
man.
fight. You know, I'll be tripping out though.
Go ahead.
EJ had 2 setbacks, and you still couldn't gain no traction on this man, other than them saying you the number one welterweight after you beat Sean Porter. And that should make you sit there and think about, like, bro, he wasn't even active. You gotta take advantage of your opportunities when they present themselves to you, man. Now this man back, you let him get locked and loaded. The worst thing y'all can do was let him stop drinking, stop partying, and get all the way locked in. That's a recipe for disaster. I feel sorry for niggas coming forward because he hear everything, bro. That nigga hear everything. Trust and believe that. He like, wow,
Yeah.
he be listening. He got ears everywhere, bro. He hear all this, bro. And he'll tell you. He said, I heard all that.
Yep.
And he take it to heart. That nigga Pisces like myself. I already know how niggas operate. Nigga, and he bet. You said I can't do this? Watch this. Bet that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, oh man, well, that's his sparring partner. Well, if the nigga been sparring him for 14, 15 years, and he tell him like that nigga ain't never been hitting like this, I would probably listen to it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna try to paint the picture. Oh, they just cap for spins to hype up the fight and all this other. But cool. You know what I'm saying?
So G5 and facts. Everything you just put out there was it, that is what it is. And one thing I say is I kind of I kind of want to go back. I want to backtrack on it because the biggest problem right now, and and both of y'all said it, is Bud's team. Ain't no way that Al Heyman, Floyd Mayweather over at the PBC has the biggest fights for you, and your team is out here shitting on people. You know what I'm saying? Calling people out their names, or doing whatever they're gonna do. That's what Bomac and Bernie do. That's what we've seen. That's what these individuals do. So I just don't understand how you can be in litigation, still have these people talking crazy. Who is on your who do you expect to be on your side right now? And you're not making the fights yourself, so you got to have some type of engine behind you. We all know that. We know the sport of boxing, and so if that's the case, how is it smart for your people to be saying what they're saying? Like the majority of you need and want are with the people that you disrespecting. Go ahead, my part.
Exactly. Oh no, you cool. But now you see why I did the video on the importance of having a solid team around you. The shit makes sense. It makes so much sense. Like I see it a mile away. So I'm like, bruh, if you ain't got nobody on your team that's gonna hold you accountable for your fuck ups and your highlights and all this other shit, bruh, get them niggas away from you immediately. You know what I'm saying? People around you, shit, they could be around you 20 years. They secretly jealous and hating on you. They just waiting on the right opportunity to expose it. As soon as they get it, boom, there you go. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. You need a manager. Bomac need to focus on training, and he need to lose some weight his goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? Then don't nobody say nothing. They say whatever they want to. Bud don't check him, so he just as guilty. Ain't no way in hell you finna be sitting out here embarrassing my name, and I'm not gonna say nothing.
But that much more egregious is that Bud is checking them, because at the same time, at the end of the day, Bomac, Bernie the boss. Okay, they of course they got other clients, right? They got other individuals that they working with, but at the same time, who's the star? Bud is the star, and for you to be out here making statements that's really a detriment to his business, right? And the one of the things I hate to see is that Bud don't have his own. You know what I'm saying? He don't have his own promotional company. Errol Spence does. Javante Tank Davis does. Devin Haney does. Bud Crawford don't have it.
No, I think he started TBC. He's just not.
You can. It's a difference between something and it being something to deal with. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. And correct me if I'm wrong. And I always say I could be very wrong. I may have missed some news. I ain't saying I'm right. But what I'm saying is let me know when the last time Bud Crawford promotional company made a deal with anybody.
Never, but
and if that's the case, that means you have other people you relying on to make the fights happen. And so if you got to rely on other people, you need to be building relationships. You don't need to be burning bridges because you rely on other people. And so we got to see what happens. We got to see what happens, and I want to see what the next fight for Bud is. And hey, I wish your brother nothing but the best. But at the same time, I want to see what the next fight is, because it's a lot of bridges that seems to have been burnt in the court of public opinion. Who knows what's going on behind the scenes? I can't speak on that. But in the court of public opinion right now, you done burned a lot of bridges. So it's going to be interesting to see what your next moves are and the next deals that you end up making for your career.
Man, that man ain't gonna fight till after you see what Earl and Ugas do. Don't be surprised. And he ain't gonna fight until after you see what Earl look like.
But G5, you can't tell me that ain't a mistake.
Man, hey, he grown. He can do what he want. That's where I'm at. I ain't protecting nobody. I'm a Bud fan and I'm an Earl fan. I'm just a bigger Earl fan. I'm big on consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's myself. That's what I believe in. And I feel like I get more with just word, you know what I'm saying, when it comes with the EJ. You know what I'm saying? Bud had a fucked up deal, but then he did a lot of stuff to yourself, self-inflicted wound. So I ain't here to, you know what I'm saying, bash the man, but hey, your team did a lot of fuck shit. Not necessarily you, but your team done fucked you up in many ways. And I hate that for the black man. What up, C-Wood?
Did he really have a bad deal, my nigga? I mean, shit, nigga getting paid $4 million a fight. I mean, that sounds pretty lovely to me.
No, I'm talking about for his team and the way they move. I ain't talking about his pay with Bob Arum.
Oh, okay.
No, that was a sweet deal. No, that was sweet. No, he ate good. Like, yeah, Bud ain't broke. That ain't the reason. You know what I'm saying? Nigga made him some money. So I ain't tripping on nothing there. He had a damn show sweet deal. I'm just talking about just boom. When he ain't fighting, you know what I'm saying? You never know what the fuck Bernie and Bo Mac gonna say. You know what I'm saying? What if Bud ain't heard it yet? Then you hear it, he like, oh my God, here we go again. We don't know. He might laugh it off because he don't care.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
G5, imagine this, man.
He need to shut that nigga the fuck up, bro.
Bro, you got to.
Shut that nigga the fuck up, my nigga.
But imagine this though. Just imagine this. Imagine we talking about Bud right now. Bud is a multi-million-dollar organization in himself, right?
Yeah.
So you running and you running the I have a day job, so I work for a company, a multi-billion-dollar company, damn near, right? Ain't no way anybody is going to be able to come out and say some of the things that these individuals have said about the supposed quote unquote competition, which it's not even competition, because at some point in time they may have to be your partner. You know what I mean? So it's not even you coming out talking about individuals who you may have to spend money with. If my corporation had somebody coming out speaking directly against, I work for AT&T. If we had people coming out speaking directly against Verizon, it's going to be a big problem because we do a lot of business with Verizon. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way you can have people on your team coming out speaking directly against individuals who could have a part of your biggest payday. And for you to allow that to happen, bro, I got to look at you some type of way saying, you need to explain some shit, because yeah, okay, it's the people behind you, but at the same time, you the CEO of the corporation. And so if the CFO say something, we looking at the CEO to explain what the CFO talking about, if that makes sense. So that's how
it makes.
Man, it's like this, bro. It's like this. these boys is from the north side of Omaha, Nebraska, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? They ain't never had nothing. These boys been broke their whole life. This dude, Brandon the boxer, he want to live through Terrence Crawford. Let's just call it what it is. Because I'm not even gonna say Bomac, because Bomac shut the fuck up when he got body bagged by BLTB. So
Yes,
he
Lord.
he ain't really been saying too much of nothing. You know what
Nah,
I'm
he
saying?
camera shot now. He gun shot.
Yeah,
He AB.
BLTB took you know what I'm saying? Took his balls and ran, you know what I'm saying, and put him in the graveyard.
Hey,
You know what
hey,
I'm saying?
with that
So
with that hook shot. Go ahead, my
yeah,
bad.
yeah. He hit him with that Kareem hook off the glass. You know what I'm saying? But listen, this is my thing with Bernie. See, if niggas don't know, bro, Bernie was in the gym whooping Bud ass when he was a youngster. Bernie was really supposed to be that guy. You know what I'm saying? But you could tell he made some mistakes along the way. The boy head ain't wrapped too tight. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes he act like he on medication or something. So Bud probably that was his. That used to be his boy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll let you hold the mitts and you know what I'm saying. Hold my bag and my spit bucket. You know what I'm saying? Hold a water bottle. You know what I'm saying? Type shit like that. But see, it's them type niggas who you be trying to look out for.
That end up being your detriment.
Yeah, they be your downfall. Because
Hey,
they think, oh, I'm going to test this,
Remember,
I'm going to test the Bud.
what,
There you
what,
go.
remember.
let me,
Hold
let me,
on. There you go. You
Hold
had
on,
cut
hold
out.
on. Let me say
No,
this
you had
real
cut
quick.
out. No. Repeat what you were saying. You had cut out for a second.
No, I was saying, remember when Earl Spence and him was going back and forth, and Earl Spence was like, "Tell your nigga to be quiet, man. Tell your nigga to be quiet. We talking."
Mm-hmm.
That's what Bud got to do. Listen, bro. It ain't no control over that. You seen it early but before the shit even really hit the fan for real. Bud ain't really had no control of his situation, bro. You got to get that shit in order, man. First of all, get you a real manager. No disrespect to Bomac, but you need a Shelly Finkel. You know what I'm saying? You need a motherfucking Peter Kahn, Al Heyman type motherfucker. Get you an American manager to manage your motherfucking day to day.
all disrespect to Bomac because Bomac got Bud in the situation that he in now.
No,
All
I'm not gonna say that, bro, even though I halfway agree with you, but Bomac also got him paid. See what I'm saying?
Yes, he did.
Bomac. This is what Bomac did. Bomac learned the game from all these other white boys, and he applied this shit to Terrence Crawford, and he leveraged Terrence Crawford. And not only did he get motherfucking Bud paid, he got Jameer Herring paid too. See what I'm
And
saying?
himself in the process.
himself, he overall he was looking out for himself with those paydays. He got
Yeah,
himself paid over everybody.
yeah. I
But
mean, shit,
see,
it's every man for himself. You know
as
what I'm saying?
manager, as Bud's
Yeah,
manager, he the one who helped construct the contracts for Bud. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? He present they give them to him and he present them to Bud. You know what I'm saying? Bud didn't go get no contract. Bomac bring them to him. He signed it. Nobody put no gun to his head. You know what I'm saying? Divine Sense, what's popping, bro? St.
And then
Louis, what's popping?
salute, homies. And then this too, bro. See, I'm gonna tell you what really probably pissed Bob Arum off. Bob Arum them could have made this fight. It's like, but you know what Bud Crawford problem is? He too fucking stubborn, bro. He too set in his own fucking ways, my nigga. Let's just call a spade a spade. Motherfuckers, see I'm gonna tell you what the root of this problem is, man. Motherfuckers want to blame Bo Mac, they want to blame Bernie, they want to blame Bob, Top Rank, racism, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink, homie. At the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, all these people led Bud with Bo Mac getting them his payday, Well, Bob giving them the platform. You know what I'm saying? Why? What's wrong with Terrence Crawford? Why Terrence Crawford can't get no blame? All this shit really is Terrence Crawford's fault, bro. You know what I'm saying? If Terrence Crawford would promote himself, oh well, he gotta promote this promoter supposed to do this and do that. Man, I ain't trying to hear all that shit, bro. Because all these other boxers that's on these big platforms and networks, bro. But like you were saying earlier about what the homie was saying earlier about Keith Thurman, it's about motherfucking me promoting yourself. You see Wilder promoting himself. You know what I'm saying? Wilder,
Mm-hmm.
uh, Earl Spence, AB, all these dudes promote themselves. You see Shakur Stevenson promoting himself. Like that's what it's about, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And if they get disrespected, they not biting their tongue. You know what I'm saying? They gonna say what they gotta say and they gonna keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? Shakur comfortable or whatever type rank because he know he got a team behind him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people they ain't got no team. That's why I stress the importance of motherfuckers having a team and having their ducks in a row, bro. That's that's one of the most key important ingredients to you succeeding in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, nigga, they gonna see your eyes and ears for what you don't see, and you see what his team seeing. You know what I'm saying? You worrying about Earl injuries and his car wreck, his jewelry, his chick. I mean, like, bro, can we get the fight? You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm just at a point now, like, hey, if you the boss and you the leader, hey, get your followers, get your Indians in order, bro, because they wild, man. You know what I'm saying? You the chief, and you need to get them some orders around this thing, bro. They just wild Indians, bro, just running around, just loose, shooting their rifles, shooting arrows, just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Well, whoever hit, wherever it land, they don't give a damn. You feel me? So I'm looking like, all right, just like when at the Danny Garcia and Earl fight, I seen it with my own two eyes. Can't nobody tell me shit about it because I was there. Good, and you know what I'm saying? Steve and them was talking noise and shit. Them niggas, Earl niggas was about to get on their ass. Something crucial. Earl was in the ring and was like, hey, cut that shit out. All them niggas stopped. That's what a boss nigga do. That nigga told them niggas stop that bullshit. We ain't doing that bullshit here. All them niggas stopped. Tell them they just started laughing and pointing their button like, boy, yeah, y'all niggas, y'all got blessed tonight. But then walking out the damn arena, he didn't sit here and stay after Earl beat Danny. Nigga got up. He didn't try to walk towards the ring. No, sir, he didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, cause shit, he already knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? I got to get the fuck out of here, cause yeah, it might get real.
Oh, the Queen Pink Meadows and slid through. And did that. Divine, what's going on, man?
What's going on with you guys, man?
Salute. Hey, man, great interview y'all did earlier too, man. On Drew Titan channel, man. I was listening in on that, man.
Yeah,
that was dope.
Yeah, that's one of the main topics during that whole interview was how boxing is literally nothing what it was like 20, 30 years ago. And I asked the panel a question, do fighters even have that desire to obtain glory? You know what I mean? Like now it's just about how much I'm going to get paid, how it's going to be paid to me, and what have you done for me lately type shit. And this whole Bud and Spence shit, man. I'm sick of it. Fucking sick of it.
I kind of retired.
How you gonna have the two top welterweights in the same era, damn near the same age, or round about the same age, and they're over here doing a merry-go-round and shit. And then to add insult to injury, You got people out here fighting each other and going at each other's throats about it too. On who's right, who's wrong, who's ducking who. Meanwhile, they obviously don't give a fuck. Like to my man up here, I don't know, I'm not sure what your name is with the pick with the 503 on it. Like
if 503 line.
Yeah, 503 line. Yeah, so like honestly, man, if a fighter wants a fight bad enough, they can make that shit happen, man. Simple as
Absolutely. Yeah.
Simple as that. And I like Bud. I like Bud a lot. I think he's very, very skilled. And I like Spence as well. Spence is actually my favorite fighter in the division. But I like Bud, like to keep it real. There's no Bud hate over here. But let's keep it a buck, though. You know what I mean? Like, you want to fight bad enough, you got to make some phone calls, make some text messages. Everybody, all these fighters, they got each other's Instagram. I'm going to play that bullshit. Or whatever it is, man. And just be like, look, man, enough's enough. What do you need to make this fight happen? And I think I told this to Gabe before. Imagine if you're Bud, right, and you hit up Spence. You say, yo, what do we need? What do you and your team need, like, right now? If you get past Ugas, what do you need? And he said, oh, well, I want 60-40. All right, bet. But I tell you what, when I whoop that ass, when you want that rematch, it's going to be 70-30 for me. Then you screenshot that shit, you record that shit, and if Earl says, nah, I don't want a rematch for 70-30, then you ducking, Earl, period. Because if you about that life, it's like, all right, shit, because you ain't going to beat me anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and take that 60-40, then I'll whoop you again. You know what I mean? But right now, none of that type of talking is happening. None of it. Sit back and let the fans go crazy out here going at each other's throats. And it's ugly out here in these YouTube streets, let me tell you. Woo.
Yeah, some of the comments, like, you just based off your title or whatever you talking about, you'll get some comments, you be like, bro, where'd that come from?
For real,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, it's not that crucial. Like, I mean, and it's bad you got like Bernie the boxer. He don't make Bud look good at all, man. Like, at least if you want somebody talking for you or you know, basically an extension of your platform, you want them to have some sense. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a reflection of you. And if you don't check them, people assuming that you okay with all his behavior. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, come on, man, get him in line, man. He making stuff even more difficult because, trust me, they know he a part of your team and people listen. Then they go run to different platforms, maybe my channel, your channel, other people's channel, and just starting up all this uproar. And I'm like, man, get him under control, man, because he's a problem. It's okay for somebody to talk. I don't mind all that, but like, leave the disrespect and all that, people, family, and all that extra stuff out of it, man. Because you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Some people really gonna come and see you about it, bro. Like, fuck you and everybody you with, your kids, your mama. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
He might not get to you, but some people he got with him that don't care, and if they catch you at a fight, don't be in Dallas. Oh, please don't be here. Oh my God. That's the last place to be, especially if you got to some YouTube beef and you in our city. Our gun law is loose as hell. I mean, everybody's strapped. Trust me.
It's the same thing in Arizona. Arizona's an open carry state. A lot of people don't know that. Arizona motherfuckers got straps in the car, straps in their back pocket. And yeah, man, it's not playing no games out here, bro. But that's the thing. Like, I've seen people over this boxing shit. Like, I know people personally that have been caught up in some shit and get their ass whooped bad. And then all of a sudden they disappear off of YouTube for 3 or 4 months. And then they come back talking about, I got in a car accident. I shit you not. And it happened recently. If you do enough research, you'll find out. It happened recently. Over boxing. And the problem is that your mouth trying to cash checks that you can't cash, man. And that happens all the time. You out here saying all kinds of crazy shit, and then you bring race into it, you bring family into it, it gets real personal, and people don't know. I've been around YouTube for the better part of a decade. I learned that there are people watching that you don't know who are watching. And a part of that are the actual fighters or their camps as well. They listen.
Yes.
They got these burner accounts, and they chilling, and they looking, and they watching.
D3 salute, bro. Keep going.
Yeah. So I'll just say, like, it's just a different era now. It's not like back in the 80s and 90s, early 2000s, where fighters didn't know what the public was like really saying. So they were really reliant upon promoters and managers and stuff like that. Where now fighters actually know what's being said on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. They got smartphones just like we do. You think they don't look? Come on.
And it's important to them because. And first off, can I ask a question in G5?
Do you think,
bro? What's your channel? What's your name, bro? I can't see it, but what's your channel? What's your name? And I definitely want to follow you and see what you're talking about. I think you're talking some good shit right now.
Oh yeah, Divine, good. Drop your link in the chat.
Yeah, drop that definitely because, bro, I hey, I don't agree with everybody, but at the same time, if I don't agree with you, I'm gonna tell you I don't agree with you. But a lot of shit that you saying, bro, is real shit. You feel me? And definitely want to know what you're talking about outside of just us chatting right here. So definitely drop the link, bro.
I appreciate you. Already know my rules, man. If you ain't solid and you know what I'm saying, you ain't realistic, can be objective and you know what I'm saying, take criticism, dish it out, you know what I'm saying, be a dope and grown man, you ain't hopping on my panel.
Hey, G5.
It ain't happening.
You know one thing I think about you, bro? One thing I respect is hey, a nigga might hop on the panel and you be like, I'm not quite sure. Hey, let that nigga speak, bro. And that's what you do, bro. You let everybody speak. You feel me? And bro, I got so much respect for that because hey, I'm gonna start a channel. But I just, hey, I look at people like yourself. I want to make sure that if you do come on my channel, bro, you got that opportunity to speak because, and it's crazy because G5 be like, hey, bro, chill for a second, let bro get off. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it should be. The reason it should be that is because we all got different opinions, but every opinion matters. And G5, bro, you embody that shit. So salute to you. Go ahead, my bad.
No, I appreciate it, bro. No, if I let you on my panel, I'm not gonna have you over here like a kid in time out that you got in trouble, marking on the wall or some shit. Like I'm gonna let you talk your shit. If you're in a healthy debate for 10 minutes straight, I'm gonna let you and that person go. Shit, I ain't tripping. Yeah, I got the power to shut the shit down at any given moment if I want to. You know what I'm saying? So
the beautiful thing,
but I'm not gonna do that. You gotta let people get theirs out. And I already laid my ground rules from day one on how I'm moving. You know what I'm saying?
It's a rare quality because a lot of times these channels they enjoy an echo chamber, right? So they like the hoorah and you the best and this and that. But
no, let's talk our shit against each other. You feel and nothing to, I'm saying that's what G5 say. Hey, let's nigga arm up and do what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Before I let any of that happen on my panel, if it's like I say, right side of you and Divine was going in there, if there was 6 other people on here, I'll mute all of them dudes into where it's only y'all. If they don't like it, they can leave. Bro, I ain't tripping about nobody's feelings, no nothing. Man, I'm grown. I got kids. They don't even trip on that. Come on, man. Like, miss me with that. Like, I'm petty, but I ain't that type. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a kid.
That's the crazy about it is you let it rock And most of the time when we rocking, yeah, we disagree here and there, but at the end of the day, we pretty much agree with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it take us rocking against each other to figure that out. But you let everybody rock, and that's what it is. That's the
And
beauty.
sometimes, man,
bro.
that's actually what squashes beefs out here.
Facts.
Like
Facts.
you let it out. You go head to head. It gets heated. You know, as long as that invisible line of respect is respected, you don't cross that line. Then
Yeah.
you handle your business. You know what I mean? And then a lot of times you're like, oh man, you know what, bro? Like you're pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we can kick it. Like you all right.
Mhm.
I thought you were a jackass, but you cool.
Bro,
You know
bro,
what I mean? Like so
I,
a lot of
I'm looking.
I've been through that many times.
Well, I was gonna say I'm looking for your channel now, just because you cool as shit, bro. Like you rocking.
It's in the account. It's in the chat.
No. I already got it.
Oh.
I just.
Okay. Oh, you just speak. I got you.
I'm saying I was looking for his channel earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Saying, bro, he cool, bro, and you cool as shit, bro. Like you just keeping it a buck, and I got a bunch of respect for that, and hence the reason I fuck with G5, because that's what G5 do. He keep it a buck, and so if he bring you on the panel, I gotta listen first. But at the same time, when I'm listening, 9 times out of 10, because I know he keep it a buck, you keep it a buck. You feel me? And
Right.
it's just love. It's love all through.
Because you know how G5 operates. I mean, it wasn't too long ago. G5 had a panel going, and there were some things in there that I didn't agree with.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I was trying to get in there, and unfortunately, I had to go, and I wasn't able to get the link. But like, it happens sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, even Drew Titan, like Drew Titan and I, like we talk off this shit, like often. But sometimes I'm like, shit, I don't know, Drew. Like, I don't know about that one.
And you know what? You want to hear this? This is something so interesting to me, at least, because you know I rock with the sport of boxing first. That's the first thing I rock with. I follow these channels because they rock with the sport of boxing, like I rock with the sport of boxing. There are certain channels I'm not really in connect with or anything like that. Nothing against those channels. Not saying it's in, and it's just that I haven't had the opportunity to listen to them, whatever. But at the same time, you probably can name channels that I don't listen to. You know what I mean? I can name channels you probably don't listen to. But what
he been around, so a lot of you probably could name. He probably already privy to it. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
There's not very many of us like OGs left, like back and from like 2009, 2010. There's not very many.
So let me ask you, bro, and one more time, if you don't mind, give me your name again, bro.
Divine Sense.
Okay, hold on. Say it again. Divine.
Yeah, Divine Sense.
Divine Sense. Cool. So, I want to give you my backstory real quick. I rock with boxing from the time I was a little kid. Mike Tyson, man, we got the same birthday. That's really what made me rock with boxing. And I'm an 88 baby. Mike Tyson is my all-time favorite fighter. Will always be my all-time favorite fighter. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of whatever happened with him, Mike Tyson is my guy. He put me in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. But I took a small time off, jumped back into the sport in college, got away from it within the last 2 years, but now jumping back into it. You know what I'm saying? And so I say all of that to say this. I want to hear who your favorite fighter is. G5, I want to hear who your favorite fighter is too. Also, I want to know, what's your time frame in boxing and kind of frame your situation versus my situation, what I just gave you, if that makes sense.
Go ahead, G5. Shit, your channel.
Oh, I'm a host, man. Go ahead, kick it. You good, Divine?
Yeah. Well, shit, man.
I was gonna say, I know I asked a lot of questions there, so that's just how it works. But if if it'll help you out. And I'm not saying it will, it won't, but I want to. Can I kind of narrow down my question?
I
Yeah,
think he
go
probably
for it.
got it. But
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead then. Go. Okay, my bad. I don't want to.
no,
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
trust
I
me,
got it.
he
It just
caught it. I
yeah.
know him. He caught it because I caught it. So I'm like, yeah, he
Yeah.
understands.
And only reason I say that because I'll be all over the place with this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But go ahead, bro. I'm definitely looking forward to your opinion.
Yeah, man. So for me, I grew up, man, in like West Phoenix, Arizona. So it's like predominantly Hispanic and black, right? So a lot of crazy shit happening over there. And my dad put me in all kinds of sports, like football, and one of those things was boxing, right? He's like, you gotta learn how to defend yourself. That's how it all started. And so I was like, 7, 8 years old, going into boxing gyms and stuff like that. And to be honest with you, I didn't really like boxing, bro. Like I didn't like getting punched in the face. Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. But I had athleticism, so I kind of figured out a way to not get hit too much.
Right.
And once I figured that out, then I was like, I can actually do this. So by
And
the
I
time I was like
go ahead.
11, 12, then I was like, I got this style. Then I got into the history of the sport. And my dad would sit down. We would watch Hagler Hearns and Roberto Duran and Ali and all these different guys from back in the day. And I just kind of like pieced it apart and just took little things from them. And then I finally figured out who I really liked as my favorite fighter, which was Willie Pep, because just his elusiveness and his defensive skills and being able to win around with not really even throwing any punches. He just made his opponents look ridiculous.
Hold on. You said Willie Pep. He's your favorite fighter?
Yeah.
Oh, but me and you, we. Hey, go ahead. My bad. I love Willie Pep. I love it. People do not give Willie Pep the credit that he deserves. Oh,
No way.
my bad. I'm going to go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I mean, for me, I started watching Willie Pep when I was probably about 13, 14. And then for me, I didn't know anything about his record. I didn't know anything about him. I was just watching him like fight because back then they had the ESPN Classics, right? So they would play his fights. And I would just be like, damn, this dude's just masterpiece with like footwork, head movement, slipping underneath people, turning the fighters around in 360. He got dudes spinning in 360.
Willie Pep is one of the best defensive fighters. And I in my personal opinion, once again, defense is the key to boxing. If you have great defense, you can produce a lot of other things on the other side. Willie Pep, he was one of the greatest defensive fighters that we've ever seen. In my personal opinion, he's on the Floyd Mayweather. I think he's on his level. Willie Pep was a little more aggressive, but at the same time, the man's defense was so superior to his opponents at the time. Man, it was ridiculous. And
he was ridiculous. Like imagine seeing
he does not get the credit that he deserves. Go ahead. Sorry.
Nah, just imagine seeing a dude like that in the 40s and 50s. Like back then, you had predominantly, like you had Sugar Ray Robinson, right? And he was one of a kind, but nobody really seen anybody like duck and dodge punches like that. People couldn't even, they're like, can we find somebody to like catch this dude? And it took them like damn near 10 years, over 200 fights before they found Sandy Sadler.
And Ray Robinson had power too, and he had power in his shots. Sorry,
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, but I'm just saying, like in regards to Willie Pep, like they had to dig deep to find somebody that can deal with that, and that's when they found Sandy Sadler, right? A guy who's tough, gritty, gets in your chest, and had no fear, right? And that was the style that can deal with with Willie Pep. But a lot of people discredit his resume because he lost to Sandy, I believe it was 2 out of 3 times. But that's what makes Willie Pep actually great, because he was willing to fight Sandy not once but 3 times. That's something that we don't think about nowadays. It's like we got Manny Pacquiao and Mayweather once.
No, all right. So I gotta stop you. And only for one reason.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with what you're saying, and one of the problems I have with the sport of boxing today, we look at it even now, Earl Spence, Bud fight, right? These individuals are fighting in their mid-30s. Think about what we could if right now you have Devin Haney and Tank Davis fight today. You know what I'm saying? That's automatically a trilogy of the muscle. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be something that the people want to see. You don't have those fighters with that type of heart anymore, and I just feel like it destroyed the sport, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey, shout out to my boy Bruce Goes, because he tightened me up on something. Let me pull out my magazines real quick and send me some classics. Yes, he
Look at
did.
that. 242 bouts, 230 wins.
Shit, I don't care about shit. She won 90% of his fights. Shit, you can lose 10 times. That's cool. That's cool.
Hey, stop protecting the folk, go fight. And hey, if you get to that, then you in the Hall of Fame, regardless. Go fight.
They fought 200 sometimes, man.
But the boxing politicians ain't gonna let these dudes fight because it's all about money now. It's no longer about
my boy Bruce hooked me up.
Nice.
High top box old Holyfield.
Look at Evander, man. He looks like a machine.
Mm-hmm.
Holyfield looking like a machine, bro. Terminator. He had one of the best bodies, the best figures, man. Holyfield.
Yeah, he was built.
Mm.
Man, it's an old throwback magazine. Mike McCallum, Medrick Taylor.
That's classic.
Yeah, he's in.
Yeah, but for me, man, my dad's favorite fighter was Marvin Hagler, and he would talk about him all the time. Marvelous Marvin Hagler, he's the best fighter that ever fought in the middleweight division, and on and on and on and on. But Marvin was way too tough for me. I wasn't trying to emulate his style. That's for damn sure.
Nah, he had a chin. Well, he had a chin, a jaw, a whole head here. Look, y'all. Look at this. Young Bob.
Mm-hmm. Look at that dude.
He been around.
Somebody uppercut him.
He got the same face he make now. He just older with it. He just older. Look at this. And 83, look at the rankings over here.
Wow. What year is this?
83.
83, wow.
2010, Ronaldo Snipes, Tim Witherspoon. I had the pleasure, shout out to my boy Bruce, interviewing him. That was fun and dope.
Who's the top of the middleweight in 83?
Larry.
No, middleweight.
Dokes. Oh, you said middle. I'm sorry. Marvin.
Marvin, yeah. And Ham shows too. Stop, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sounds about right. It's before my time, but I see a lot of I recognize a lot of names.
Yeah. That was before mine. Don Curry. He was a welterweight champ during the time. Milton McCoy, Colin Jones, Marlon Starling, Roger Stafford, Nino LaRocca, Kevin Howard, Mauricio Bravo, Peter Ranzani, Kirkland. All right. Yeah. Lightweight, Spinks, Junior Middle, Hearns, and Wilfred Benitez, David Moore. They got a little bit of everything in this bitch. Lightweights, Ray Boom Boom Mancini.
Mm-hmm. Wow, 83.
Oh, yeah.
What year did Leonard win the gold? Was it 87, 88, 86 maybe? Can't remember.
Let me see.
Maybe somebody in the chat knows. When did Ray Leonard
Let
win
me
the
see.
gold?
Because 83. Let me see. I'm looking. He wasn't even pro yet, so it had to be like 80.
Maybe it might have been
between
84.
80. I think it may be. Yeah, I think it is 84 because I heard a lot of people talking about the 84 Olympic class and shit.
Mm. What a golden era that was, man.
Jack Johnson. Yeah, I'm about to use some of these for thumbnails. Too many clutch pictures in this thing, man.
Jack Johnson.
About the wonderful year of '69. I wouldn't know it were near being born.
Well, Jack Johnson back in the day, he would like take a white woman in his car and just drive cross country.
Just for the hell of it. Look at that man, old Hagler.
Mm-hmm. That dude was ambidextrous, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Tough to beat when you use both hands of power.
Ray Boom Boom. Larry, they got everybody in this thing. Oh yeah. Thumbnails are coming.
Who's that?
Pepino.
Oh, okay, Pepino. Bruce sent you that?
Yeah, he mailed them to me. Oh yeah.
Nice. Dream fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's a dope ass magazine right here, man. Look at his face. He got hit by that punch. Look at his face. He looked like Martin when he fought Thomas Hearns, minus the swollenness. Oh yes, this is lovely right here. They might not have the camera quality that we got now, but they got some good ass pictures. Bro, why that look like Tio? Dude look like Teofimo.
Maybe there's some lineage there.
Edwin Rosario. Oh yeah, he sent me some class. Then he sent me a ring one too. What a year at on here.
Look at that comment by AB. He said, I heard Jack used to get pulled over for speeding, and then he just paid double because he said, I'll be speeding on the way back too. Yeah, that's some OG shit. That's I don't give a fuck type shit.
Mm-hmm.
This shit's bothering me now. I gotta find out about Ray Leonard. He won the gold right in '76.
Oh shit, we was off. Damn, right.
Off.
Max Ceiling. Jack Sharkey.
He'd be upset at me for that.
Me too. He'll be like, shame on you, man, because that's my guy. Oh man, this is a wonderful magazine right here. Oh yeah.
Hey fellas.
Yes,
I'm out for the night, man. Y'all do y'all thing.
Damn. Henry Cooper. God, look at his face.
Hey, y'all do y'all God damn. Y'all do y'all thing out for the night, and we'll do it tomorrow, man.
For sure, man.
All right, man. Nice to meet you, bro.
Much love, man. Much support. G5, you know I'm rocking with you, and I'm coming to find your channel too, bro.
Yeah, hit me up, man. I'll see you on the channel.
All right, that's a bit.
Man, they was getting beat the hell up, dude.
Is that Rocky Marciano?
Gus Leshnovich and Freddie Mills, 1946. They getting their ass whooped. Rocky and Elder Charles 2,
Mm-hmm.
1. Sugar Ray Robinson.
Yeah, Robinson had some wars with Basilio.
They both fucked up. Man, boy, they was out here. Man, they let the blood fly.
Yeah, it was nasty back then. Very little protection for fighters back then.
Hey, guess what though? I got one for you. Do-do-do-do-do.
There you go, number 4.
Mm-hmm. Face
A lot
fucked
of
up,
those cuts though from both fighters were headbutts and elbows.
too.
It was that dirty. You should go back, man. It's just on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm
Watch
gonna
that.
watch that for sure. Oh yeah.
AB, yeah, they did, bro. 15 rounds back then, and back then
Mhm.
they didn't do knockdowns like they do now. So like you can get knocked down and get
AB,
right back up.
what's good?
You can get knocked down, get right back up, and continue fighting. Back then, there was no like 8 count.
Floyd Patterson.
Gene Fullmer, Dick Tiger. Dick Tiger's underrated,
1.
bro. Tiger
Damn.
was a beast.
Knocked his ass out. He about to go timber.
Mm-hmm. It was an uppercut.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a dope ass magazine. Shout out to my boy Brucey Goals, man. Man, these dudes face fucked up.
Damn, bro, you up late tonight, bro? You got a day off tomorrow?
No.
Yeah, you do night
Now I
shift or
used to
something?
be I get up, I gotta be to work at 7 my time, but
Damn.
this normal. Usually I'll be like if I'm not live, I'll be laying here maybe watching one of my shows or something till I pass out.
Yeah, but that's crazy when you get like our age and kids, you just sleep less and less.
Yeah, I can't sleep all day, man. Like once my body hit like 4 hour point, oh man, there go number 1. I'm ready to get up. Clay Liston.
That picture will live forever, man.
Man. Yeah, that's a dope ass picture too. Weed this shit. What you punching at, son?
In his prime, nobody moved like that as a heavyweight, man.
No, sir.
That graceful movement, head movement, fighting with his hands down. I bet the announcers used to go crazy about Ali having his hands down. Back when he was Cassius Clay.
They ran too. Yeah, this magazine here is knocked his ass out. They got some good ass pictures in here too. Buster.
You think Mike Tyson knocked out Buster in that fight? You think there was a long count?
Yeah,
when he knocked down Buster.
Yeah, I think so. They wanted him. They wanted Mike to win bad. Jersey Joe, Rocky. Jersey Joe was a beast.
Yeah, but he was way past his prime in that fight.
You can tell. Look at it. He was old.
Oh, he was like 42 or 3 in that fight. For sure, I'm pretty sure he was in his 40s.
Got him. Timber.
Yeah, Picasso. Ray Leonard's punch output is one of the most craziest of all time.
Look,
yeah.
Boom. They got some good punch. And that boy got a good shot on her.
What a picture that is.
Man, this shit is wonderful. Oh, yeah, I'm going through here and, man, Joe Louis and Billy Conn won. Ray Mercer, Tommy Morrison. Oh man, look at that picture.
That was an upset too, right? I think.
Hell of a punch. Boom. Yeah,
Good old Tommy Gunn.
Mm-hmm.
Hell of a puncher, but no chin.
Right. No, sir. Heavyweight Amir Khan.
Mm-hmm.
Rocky and Archie Moore. Oh, stanky legged him. Oh man, stanky legged him.
Ah, damn.
He gonna tear his ACL. Ali hit him with some shit. he gonna pop a whole knee out of socket. Goodness. I'm like, ooh, look at boy, Joe Louis got his ass knocked out.
Is that Rocky?
Joe Louis and John Henry Lewis.
Ah.
But look at that, y'all. Look at that knee placement, bro. Look at that knee right here. It is
That's
about
ACL.
to go.
That's ACL. Pop.
Wow. Then the other one is all slanted at the back. Like, boy, look at his face. At this moment, he knew he fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. This is a dope ass magazine. I haven't even took the time to really go through them. Just working. Look at this. Ezra Charles, Archie Moore, number 3. Like, man, they got it in, dude. Man, look how far this punch coming back. Man, wherever it's gonna land, he gonna feel all that shit.
He bracing for that shit too.
Man, I'm telling you, he know it's coming. Oh, look at that. Ooh, KO. Out of there.
Lou Ambers.
Mm-hmm. Lou Jenkins. Oh, man. I was 2.
1990. Damn.
Mm-hmm. 1980. My brother's birth year. They got him in that picture of his cast. Mm-mm. Oh, yeah, this dope magazine, man. Like I tell him, like, oh, yeah. I just missed that link last time because we was up here cooking for a while, but I was like, man, oh, yeah, my boy can get the link this time. Oh, yeah. Michael Nunn. Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. Some other folks. Yeah, it's dope. It's dope. What happened?
Who you got in Fury and White?
If it happens, I got Fury by Desecration.
Damn.
Because if he feel like he can overpower you and bully you, then shit, he gonna impose this will, man. Then he can move, and then dealing your chin ain't the best. I mean, I know Povetkin got him, but that was a hell of a shot. I don't know. I just never seen too much. It was too high on Dillian White. Like, I think he tough, but he off balance way too much, and that's You can't be like that in heavyweight. When them punches hit you, you going down for sure.
Mm.
Then, what if he come in here and fight to have the fight of his life and shock the world? I'd be like, wow. But it's boxing, so it wasn't like I would say I'd be super surprised. But
if Dillian White knocks out Tyson Fury, I'm gonna laugh my ass off.
oh man, I'm gonna have to roll me a fat ass blunt and sit down and be like, man, what did I just witness? You get knocked out by Povetkin and turn around and knock out Tyson Fury, and he stayed down. They'll be like, oh, see, Dillian White's the hardest puncher in the world in the heavyweight division.
But you know what I'll be saying? I'll be saying that Tyson Fury took a lot of damage against Deontay Wilder, which is why he got knocked the fuck out. So
you know what I'm saying?
For all the people out there that think he's just this big, tough 6'9" dude that can get cracked in the face by the hardest puncher of arguably of all time and not have any ill effects, then you don't know shit about boxing.
Why you think he said Deontay Wilder? He received a lot of damage from fighting Wilder in these 3 fights. Yeah, and 2 of them you were knocked out. That means you got blanked. You know what I'm saying?
Which makes me feel like Fury's going to come and try to box. I don't think he's going to come forward. I think he's going in there to win a 12-round decision.
Use his range.
Use his range, pump the jab, turn him, right hand, and then just be a comfortable decision. I just don't see him. I think that there's a psychological effect, honestly, that he has had to deal with after fighting Deontay. Like there's a pride factor to be able to get off the canvas, but at the same time, it's like if you go back and watch yourself get knocked out or knocked down like the way he was, that would make yourself cringe. Like, damn.
Right.
Like my body did that. Like in the third fight, Deontay hit him so hard, his whole body shook.
Yeah, it was like it was doing his body fat was doing the Harlem Shake or something. I was like, damn. I was like, man, this dude hit hard as hell.
And like, it's crazy that he didn't just get knocked out cold. I mean, that's some gypsy voodoo for your ass. I have no idea. And Deontay broke his hand with that punch too.
Right. I'm like,
it's
yeah,
insane.
dude.
It's absolutely insanity that he was able to get up.
Right. I'm like, even the first fight, he hit you so flush, bam! You had to get some assistance. I'm like, that's how you know you out. The ref feel bad for your ass. You get knocked out. You get hit so hard. Like, hey, I'm gonna try to wake him up. Like, damn. That was
a weird situation, man. Before that, I didn't have too many problems with Jack Reese. I mean, he was never my favorite referee, but he's been known to do that in other fights as well, like give fighters time and shit. But he's also been known to call fights early too. So it makes me wonder. Like that night, he wasn't a referee in that moment. He was a fan. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a fan of the fight. And when Fury went down in the 12th round, it's like he didn't want it to end there. I just have that feeling. No. Like he was like, damn, don't end like this. Don't get knocked out yet. Like it's a good fight. I've been enjoying this as a fan instead of like I got a job to do as a referee. Because when you see his head bounce up off the canvas like that, a lot of referees are gonna call that shit right. Like they're not gonna even count. Like that's it.
They're gonna wave it off. Like he out. He's blank. He'll wake up in a couple minutes and we'll ask him, do he remember where he is and shit.
I mean, everyone's like, "Oh, you got to give Fury credit for getting up." I mean, it's like, okay, yeah, but I mean, it doesn't change the fact that there's a little bit of luck involved, right? There's because referees have been known. I mean, look at the Caleb Plant Canelo fight.
Mm-hmm.
Caleb
He was
Plant didn't
getting
get the
up.
benefit of the doubt.
Nope.
Oh, but he was hurt. Oh, so Fury wasn't hurt?
Shit, he laid down like Baywatch in the ring. For real, he was laying down like he was looking like, man, do I feel like get back up? Right. Ring bathing. I'm like, he was laying there like, damn, I don't feel like get back up. This dude punched hard as hell.
It was one of those things, man. One of those things, man. Everything happens for a reason, and we don't know, right? Like, maybe there's something bigger and better for Deontay in the near future.
Yeah, he done made him a lot of money.
Mhm.
He able to, provide for his family for a long time. Unlike a lot of people, he's a big dude with a whole lot of heart and grit and determination in him. Even in defeat, I still can respect it. Because he wasn't quitting. You couldn't just knock him out cold and put him to sleep without some other form or aid, you know what I'm saying, to boost your performance, whether it be via, steroids or some type of metal or something like that. Because I'm like, a dent, even, George Foreman and Ezra Charles and Ernie Shavers didn't put dents in people's head, man.
Mm-hmm.
They shake their brain around like a ping pong ball though. That they did, but I'm like, Fury, come on, man. It's like the just the way people ran with it. That would disgust me more than that. I can accept a cheating been in boxing, but they making a statue and different stuff like that. It was just like, it was OP, man. It was old boy, but I mean, it is what it is. Deontay a warrior. They can't take that away from him. Oh no.
Absolutely not.
Some fact he got up, he would not like he can't, he don't know how to quit. You know what I'm saying? That's a gift and a curse sometimes.
Yeah, it's seeing him that later part of the third fight starting to get hit with flush punches. He was so exhausted he couldn't even keep his hands up anymore. But the resilience was just insane to watch. Like he just refused to quit, refused to get dropped. And anybody who claims to be a fan of boxing has to appreciate the amount of heart that it took. Especially, like, a lot of people don't understand, man. Like, if you've never boxed before, I hate to say it, you just don't understand. Like, when your body is tired like that, man, it's your brain is telling you, like, get out. Like, it's fight or flight, like, literally. And it's much different than playing another sport where you're tired. You can go to the sideline and take a break or take a timeout. You know what I mean? Or you got teammates that can pick up the slack. This is one-on-one combat, man. And especially when your legs are shot. When your legs are shot in boxing, man, you're in a world of trouble because your legs are what stands you up, and the legs are what keeps you out of danger in boxing. And if you can't move your legs, man. Whew, it's a scary thing, man. The times I've fought, like, it's when your legs start being fatigued and it's like you can see the punches coming, but you can't move because your legs are just shot. And that's why boxers do so much road work to condition their legs, that endurance and that stamina to be able to move constantly. And it's not just moving, but then you got to have leg strength to deal the clinch. You got to have leg strength. You're going up and down, twist and turning. You're putting power behind your shots through your legs. All that. You're just using your legs constantly, nonstop in boxing.
That
And
securing a firm, a very sturdy base, like your legs, they coexist with your core. You know what I'm saying? Like I ran track, so football. I play basketball as well. Like yeah, your legs, but then that's why some people they work on their core so much because a strong core and a condition and tune and shape legs, shit, you good to go. You good to go.
yeah, very true. Very
Because
true.
you
And
take that
I
body
don't
shot,
know.
you can absorb it. You know what I'm
And
saying?
I still don't know to this day, like what Wilder's training was leading up to the third fight. We saw him do a lot of bench pressing. We saw him do a lot of sparring. We saw him do a little bit of plyometrics, but I just didn't. I just don't know. Like, I almost feel like I'm gonna say but maybe just Deontay himself was just planning to end the fight early. Like he was so determined and confident that he was going to go in there and just knock him out early. So it was all punching power, 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 power. I mean, I'm not sure, but it's not the same Deontay that we saw in the first fight that didn't get tired at all, going 12 rounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Weight difference was you going from like 209 to 241 or 43, whatever it was.
235. Yeah, 212 to 235. Nearly 20 pounds of muscle.
That's a big difference. And then the difference is when you lift weights, you always got to keep lifting. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to make sure that muscle lean, and especially in boxing, you want it to be lean muscle. You get too bulky, you get stiff. You know what I'm saying? You can't get down like you really want to get down.
No doubt. Yeah. But it's a learning curve, man. And you live and you learn. That's life.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Pull me glove up, mate.
What's going on, Picasso?
What it do? I'm chilling. I hear got this storm chasing me. You know.
Yeah.
What's
I already know you in that truck, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What's happening? Who all are? Divine Sense and then me, you.
Yeah.
What it do? Yeah. You know what? I ain't cut nobody out, did I?
Nah.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Yeah. When I heard you talking about the sparring and stuff, I'm the same way. I feel like a lot of people be talking, but it's like I wonder if that person been in the gym before or been in some kind of hand to hand or some kind of combat situation where you don't know what gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, when you actually in the ring dealing with somebody, you don't know what kind of skills they gonna bring to the table, and say you already trained up with the basics. You get it like that was me. I was trained up with the basics and everything. I get in. The coach tell me pick a guy in the gym. It was only one guy in the gym, so that was a rhetorical thing. Um, but when I got in the gym, the ring with the guy, my first thing was just take him out. And that's what happened. But just to keep it going, I had to let him get on up and come back and see what he could do, get his lick back. And at the time, I couldn't even go to the next round. I'm gonna tell you why. My freaking mouthpiece, I didn't even know how to use those mouthpieces for with the upper and the lower, and it got the hole in the middle.
Mm.
I still had the plastic piece in there. And nobody would tell me, you take that out. Because my coach was like, you want another round? I was like, I'll take another round. We won another round, boom. And I was like, damn, I'm tired. I
And
had
boy,
to
in there
take the,
fighting, boy, fighting, holding his breath like you Scuba Sam or some shit.
yeah, yeah.
Like, man, nah.
But when I got to jujitsu and stuff like that, Muay Thai, all of, it's a mixed martial arts gym. But Brazilian jiu-jitsu ended up being um, my thing. So when I got there, the tournaments taught me to you don't waste your time on the mat with anybody. You got to take them out at ASAP, soon as possible, before they even start thinking about what they're gonna do to you. You know what I'm saying? Before the person they look you up and down, boom, and then the referee say come by. That's it. Get them. You know what I'm saying? If you get them out of there, the quicker the better. Ain't nobody getting paid for no overtime. Yeah. Oh, and I was over there at I don't know if you know G5, but sometimes I be spitting out some stuff about where I been and all that stuff like that. But you know where Beckley and Sainer is, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's basically where I grew up at. So so home of champions, uh, that in Louisiana, Natchitoches, Louisiana, over there by Northwestern. Um,
So,
uh,
mm-hmm.
right there at Beckley and Sainer gym and all that stuff. Um, right there, that store called Hi Ho. Um, that's where the boxing gym, home of champions. You know Curtis Coates. Y'all know Curtis Coates.
Sounds familiar.
I don't,
You,
that name
what
sound real familiar.
that could have been like 80 years ago or something. I don't know. But he I think he passed away. His brothers passed away and stuff, but I think his son is still over there. The gym moved over to Village Oaks. You know how Village Oaks
No.
is.
Yeah, I know.
You have to go if you want to go to the gym. You got to go to Village Oaks. So
Yeah, well, a lot of
and
people are fighting out of that gym before
yeah,
they start branching out. A lot of people they be trying to get to Derrick James gym. They be trying to get over to the Virgil Ortiz gym, and
oh,
this
they
before
start.
they actually got
Mhm.
big. You know what I'm saying?
And if I'm not mistaken, Errol Spence probably went to this gym. It's a garage. It's over there off of Edgewood and by Illinois.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Edgewood. That's down the
Yeah,
street.
close
That's
to
down the street from the Blue Store. You know what I'm
Wynwood and
saying?
all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You got to
So
go down in the neighborhood over there. You got TG Terry, the middle school, and then you in the hood. You know
you
you in the
know,
hood. Then
yeah,
you gonna
and
know.
and uh, yeah, man. I grew up right over there in that area. That's all my stomping ground, and a whole lot of other people stomping ground too. But uh, the what's his name? Old boy that fought Ruiz. Uh,
AJ ass.
not that Ruiz. The Ruiz Roy Jones fought heavyweight when he fought his heavyweight.
Yeah.
John Ruiz. Something like that.
Yeah, yeah. It was a guy that fought him, British guy. That's who went to my gym. I forgot it. Johnson, something Johnson. Uh, do y'all know what I'm talking about? His name is something. Kirk Johnson. Okay, that's the heavyweight that went to my gym. He was some kind of Canadian dude, and he handed he handed me his glove. He said, "Hey, like, hey, young buck, whatever. You think you can break these gloves in?" And I was like, "I'll try." you know, I'm hitting the bag and everything, and with his gloves, right? I'm hitting the bag. I'm hitting it hard, like pow, pow, sounding off and everything. And then all of a sudden, I give it to him, and he's like, "You think you broke him in?" I was like, "Yeah." and he was like, "Man, you didn't break these gloves in." And I was like, "Oh well," you know. But I had fun when I was there. I was there for like a whole year, a little over a year. But I would always go back. But I had a little break and started trying to live life, have family and all that good stuff. But I ended up losing my younger brother uh, to murder and stuff like that. But that right there, I had so much aggression. I went back in the gym uh, and Brazilian jiu-jitsu and stuff like that, and wrestling and all that shit. But that right there is what really kept me straight. You know what I mean? I kept pushing and challenging myself in that particular sport, and that's what kept me straight to this day. I was smoking cigarettes and everything, drinking, lighting one cigarette out the other, and just trying to cope with a lot of stuff. And it was like I mentioned a lot of stuff, like having a gun put to your back of your head by the cops and stuff. You can be standing there talking to somebody, and they put you on you in the street, middle of the street, with a knee in the back. But once they pull my license and they say, "Hey man, what you doing over here?" And I say, "I live here." That's what, you know, because I don't even look like, to some people I don't even look like I grew up right there. You see what I'm saying? Uh, for some reason, it just some people just say, oh, you, because I did more than what um, some people would do that lived in that area. A lot of people that live in that area, they end up when they start selling dope or whatever, they end up not having a job or living with their parent or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? But uh,
Hmm.
I was there, but I had a house around the corner from my mom, and then I had another house in Grand Prairie with my wife and kids. So I would hang out over there with everybody I knew on the block here and there. You know what I mean? So uh, when I had a Lincoln Navigator at the time. Well, I had a few cars, but that was one of them. And they used to tell me, "How you gonna have a a, 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 a truck or whatever cost more than your house?" But then they would ask me that because they were watching me right there the whole time. They were watching to see if I'm gonna pick up drugs, pass drugs, and then they run in on them them dudes that be right there. Uh, I say little kids, but they be like 4 years younger. Cause sometimes you be out there in the lot playing basketball, and they have a little goal up there in the lot, empty lot. Yeah, that's enough about me, man. Uh, What's popping?
You know, same old, man. But I looked at this
Yeah,
clock, man. I'm finna go ahead and shut it down. Give me some shit out, man. I looked at this
Mm.
clock. I'm like, oh shit. Let me
I don't
take my
blame you,
ass
cause
on.
'cause when I was checking in right here, I was like, it's kind of late.
Oh
Yeah,
no, no. Shit, the weekend I'm be rocking and rolling this weekend, man.
yeah,
Shit, man. Appreciate you boys coming up. Good
yes, sir.
cooking, Divine. The
Yes,
door
sir.
always open. Picasso, so always open. I rock with you
I
brothers,
had to
man.
get on, man. I think I take everything, um, hi- not seriously, but I don't take nothing for granted. But I appreciate the conversation and having both of y'all on the line with me. You know what I'm saying? This right here is the first time me and G5 and Divine Sense Boxing been on the same at the same time on the panel. Appreciate you though, G5.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, no
no
doubt.
doubt, man. For sure, man. I'll be back on tomorrow. I know I got a couple things online to do, but shit, I'll be kicking for a little bit tomorrow too, man. So I'm gonna crank it up quite a little bit more often, man. But appreciate y'all, man. Fine, I get with you, man. Y'all come through tomorrow. We'll get down. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the chat. Y'all rocking out. Y'all be good. I'm about to eat me
For
some
sure.
ZZs now.
Yeah, get some
I'm
sleep,
like
man.
for sure. For sure.
Yeah.
All right, man. All right, fellas, keep the grind. Stay up.
Hey, peace. For sure.